Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Gator Does D&D, part of the Kingdom Discordia series. Ah, man. Okay, so we have a full house tonight for the game. Let's see here. Any news on the docket or anything like that? For those of you who are new to the channel, we are doing a continuation of our D&D GammaWorld game that we've been playing for the last actually, we're going on a couple months now. We will be returning to Grantera after the conclusion of this arc for the game. But aside from that, welcome to the channel. Hope you have some fun with it. Let's go ahead and get right into it with everybody else. Alright, guys.
I showed too. I also announced it.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good.
We're doing our duty.
We're doing it live!
Doing it live.
Duty!
Oh well, I got yelled at in a room. Oh well. So, picking back up where we left off last session. Does anybody want to give a summary of the events? Also, to introduce Nell into things, considering the fact that I had to play as Nell last session. Who was safe playing a Game Boy in the truck outside of the bar during the fight?
Good.
I'm having to wonder if Nell, you watched the last episode. To hear what voice I gave.
Time. What voice did you give my character? Now I have to watch it after this.
She didn't. Oh, don't worry.
Well,
Yeah,
my name's Maggie, and I'm here to help you guys out.
My name is Mr. Wilson, and I'm here to
Don't
say...
make me drive over to your place and bite you in the face.
I'm pretty certain that's Minnie Mouse, that's not Maggie.
Oh, copyright infringement, plural.
That's not Maggie, that's Minnie.
Yeah, Minnie.
That's what I said.
Yeah, yeah.
Minnie.
Gator, don't make
Mini
me drive
Maggie.
over there and punch you in the face.
Do it.
You're not that far
Do
away
it.
from me.
I dare you. I double
Enjoy
dare
it.
Okay. Road trip.
Right?
So who's in the
Alright.
recap?
Yeah.
I reckon we should let Seps do the recap.
Mm?
Alright, okay. don't have to.
Last time on Adventures in Junktown.
The last time on Adventures in... What? Last time in GammaWorld, Goku was trying to gather enough energy to cast his spirit bomb down upon Mecha Frieza.
No, but seriously.
Right.
Wrong franchise.
Come on.
Alright. So, in our previous adventures that we have partaken to, we have gotten to an interesting situation, that of one of the gang leaders for the Bad Boys, the one that would be colloquially known as Rhine, even though in actuality his name should be Chicharron. But back to the section on that one, it turns out is that within it we're able to get into what we'd call another bar fight. Yay us! Yay everything! No, but what happened is that when we're getting to this escalation of equal opportunity, it turns out is that when we're fighting them, everybody was starting destroying everything going at the same time. And by that, I mean, I mostly killed everybody. And then followed by that, it was a one-on-one fight between that of the great Reese Mukong against Ryan himself in a glorious battle, the equivalent of that of Fight Club, or something equivalent to that line. I am sorry for this entire thing. I have no script to write this whatsoever, and I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me
and
while I
by
go
the
and
way,
fire my
Carla,
buses.
and by the way, Carla made bacon.
Yeah. Carla did make bacon.
And John is in hot pursuit of one exiting Porker.
Yep.
Parking lot.
Yep. So picking back up from there. Also, one thing to bear in mind, Nell's character, Maggie, was introduced last session, who was apparently sent, along with Cheeseburger Eddie, as a bit of extra help. He figured that the girl could use with some honest work.
Little bit of extra muscle on the job.
honest work. Put parentheses in there.
It's very honest work.
Yeah,
Very.
it's honest. There's nothing
Are we
nothing
talking
wrong with that.
elbow grease here? I mean, that's one hell of a fisting.
Good heavens! But that being
Yeah,
said,
declare.
I do declare. Let us get the music started for this intensive chase scene.
Ah,
So,
yes.
Piglet took off out of the bar, terrified of the sudden escalation in violence. He isn't exactly the most stalwart porker, considering that he is a much lither individual than the others that you guys have come across. However, he is definitely quick. Quick enough that it's actually giving John a run for his money.
Wow.
Bolting out of the bar, he's knocking over patrons, kicking over trash cans and stuff behind him to try and give John some more trouble chasing after him as he dips into a nearby alleyway.
John's in full pursuit throughout the obstacles.
Alright, give me an acrobatics test to make sure that you're not getting knocked down by these this shit that he's knocking over.
Come on, you can do it, mate. You can do it.
Come on, net 20. Well, that's good enough.
Ooh,
What'd you get? Rolled a 27?
17.
27.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
you are able to just sail over all of these things.
Parkour.
Parkour!
Hardcore parkour!
John starts gaining enough momentum to actually do a wall run. For
Oh.
a couple.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
As it goes here, Piglet is picking up speed ahead of you. You're going to have to sit there. Despite the fact of your speedster ability, you can only use it in short bursts. This is some fucking flat-out running, so you're actually having to pump muscles that you haven't exactly made use of in a while.
so he's pretty much cheetah.
Kind of, yeah.
He only can do sprints.
Give me a athletics chest to see if you're keeping up with him, so that you can keep him in sight.
Will do.
All right. Unfortunately, you're huffing and puffing. You're able to keep him in earshot, but you are not able to keep up with him at this point. All right. So as you round the corner, you find that Piglet is standing on top of a what was it? A very large pile of shipping crates and the like, and has slit the netting that's holding the all of this shit in place overhead. A heavy I-beam comes falling down towards you. Now you can take this as a strength test, or we can.
Reflex.
You want to try reflex? All right, let's see if you get squished. Gotta reset the music because there's no loop on here. Fucking thing. Ooh, that is 17 versus your reflex.
20 reflex. John
Okay.
pretty much I-beam coming down. His adrenaline starts kicking over time, and he manages to have his perception slow down enough to see it sailing an inch away from him and just slamming into the ground heavily. The vibration is still going through the metal as he proceeds through hot pursuit.
Piglet, seeing this, is terrified and has started scrabbling up the side of the building, using drainage pipes and various conduits as a means of climbing up into the rooftops. There is nearby a, a fire escape that you could try and climb, but it is nowhere near as fast as trying to climb up the conduits in the same way that the reckless Piggy is doing.
This would be acrobatics.
That would be a, a dexterity test, climbing the pipes.
Raw dexterity. Okay, I'll go for that.
Alright.
I will roll dexterity.
You are able to climb without too much issue. Your hands find purchase on the slick, the oily rain-slicked metal, and you're able to shimmy up after making up for lost time that you had before. But as you reach the top, you already see that Piglet has started taking off across the rooftops. Thankfully, most of the gaps between these buildings and piles of crates and such seem to be a little bit more closed in, so you're able to vault them easily. However, again, this is a bit of an endurance thing to see if you're going to catch up with him. So, give me another, what's it, athletics?
Athletics check, will do.
That's a strength.
Ooh. No, that...
You are able to actually start to catch up to him. The air is burning in your lungs, and your muscles feel like they're made out of lead, but you keep pushing through it.
That's good.
Sorry, just to interrupt briefly. This is happening at the same time that I'm doing my one-on-one fist fight as well, isn't it?
Yes, this is the exact same time.
Timeline-wise, yeah, it's happening at the same time.
All right, so
John's pretty much going on willpower alone at this point.
Yep, but you are
pain and the fatigue.
Mm-hmm. And you are catching up with him, though. He is within a breath of you. However, there's a sudden gap in front as the pig leaps across, barely catching on the other side, pulling himself up, turning for a moment to look at you before continuing to run. That would be in acrobatics to see if you can get across. Or,
this one.
Oh,
21.
You're able to sit there and vault over the side. You make it land.
Momentum for extra.
Yep. You ramp up and you're able to make it just fine, landing hard with a thud on the other side and a roll. In doing so, you are able to notice that there is a large crane nearby, and it's the bolts on the bottom of it are fairly rusty. But from what you can see at the top of this loader crane, there is a large net. Now, if you are able to knock this over, you might be able to catch him, or you can try just running. You're pretty close to him now.
Actually,
so it's one or the other.
John's gonna draw his gun and use his superior ability of calculating distance and ballistics to shoot the net over him by hitting the crane just right.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
Will do. Let me just regular gun attack.
Yeah, just regular gun attack.
14.
Pling! It seems that the bullet, it was not enough of an impact force to cut the net.
I think I should still be fast enough to get a second shot out.
Yeah, you can try one more.
Here goes nothing.
Ah!
That's just...
Well...
Wait, where did the 7... Wait, you got a 17 and an 8? Did you roll twice?
Oh,
it's macros.
no, it's accuracy and damage. Sorry, 17.
Okay, okay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
no,
3 damage, never mind.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry, stream. We're idiots, alright?
they just figured out how to use macros. Okay, 17. Ping! Whoosh! The net flies free as it falls, capturing Piglet. He's squealing and screaming as he's trying to pull the net off of him, but he's not going anywhere.
Squeal like a piggy.
John's just breathing very heavily with a very angry expression on his face as he slowly walks over, trying to catch his breath again.
You can't do this to me! I'm just a courier! Ah!
No, I can do a lot fucking worse to you.
Fuck you, man! Fuck you! We didn't do shit to you! We were just drinking in the bar!
You and me are gonna have a little conversation. This is going to be long and painful, or short. Your pick. You lied to me. I'm gonna know. And I'm gonna start cutting me some bacon. Do I look like I'm shitting you?
Piglet is absolutely terrified at this right now.
I like it a lot.
So he's pretty much at your mercy right now. He can't go anywhere. He's held down fast.
So tell me something I want to hear, and maybe it's not gonna be lights out for you.
What the fuck do you want to know, man? It's like I've got some stem. I can give you the stem, man. Just like leave me alone. He reaches into this. You will notice he was wearing a bit of a fancier jacket than the other hogs. It's one of these like a bomber duster with a big cowl.
Yeah.
He pulls out a fucking 8-ball of stem out of his pocket, just like, well, you know, throwing it at you.
No. What I want to know is this. When are you guys gonna hit the power plant?
What? How the fuck am I supposed to know? Wait, what power plant?
Insight.
Go ahead and roll.
John's reading to see any sign of deception.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay.
From what you can tell, he is telling the truth. There's no there's no malice, only panic in the dude.
Poor little piggy.
So we trashed the club last time. Or did you guys relocate as a main base?
Oh god, you're one of those guys. Oh fuck. Look, I don't know what the fuck you guys' problem is, but he's kind of a mess right now, and you'll notice that he's wetting himself.
Ew.
Welp.
John pulls out the Bowie knife. He's not gonna waste a bullet.
Oh.
Marks over to him. I said, tell me something I want to know. Because at this point, you're useless to me. You're a liability.
I could give you the distribution routes on our fucking on our drug operations. I swear, that's all I know. Like that's all I've got, man.
I'll do. We got a problem though. You're gonna go back squealing to your bosses as soon as I let you go.
I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say shit, man.
No, you're not, because if you're alive and nobody else comes back, and they know something happened, they know you talked. They know you talked. You know, they know you're a snitch. You're as fucked as the rest of us, aren't you?
No.
So I did.
I haven't said anything yet. Hey, help! Help! This guy! He's fucking crazy! He's gonna fucking kill me!
Yep, pretty much. John decides there's nothing else he can get out of him. He might as well put him off of his misery as fast as he can.
Oh no!
God damn!
No!
Curious.
No! Take him! Yo, keep him alive!
I'm curious, how far is Maggie from all of this since she's been in the truck?
You basically saw, like, the pair of them bolt out and down into the alleyways through the industrial sector. You guys are in the Undercity right now.
Keep him alive! I need new experiments.
I mean, this is purely Bard's choice in this. So
It is.
If John's gonna just fucking put a bullet between his eyes or not.
Nah, tip of the Bowie knife against the base of the skull.
Ow.
Right after the spinal column ends. Right in the cerebellum.
Yeah, he's screaming more.
No.
Can I hear it? Like, how loud is the scream?
No, he's just offing him. Basically, not do the similar as you would traditionally just butcher a
Well, you got to make sure that the bullet comes out the forehead so you can finish
No.
with the line "Be
No.
my unicorn."
No. The Bowie knife.
Yeah.
How loud is the scream?
You wouldn't be able to hear it beyond all of the the industrial noise and whatnot going on.
We're several dozen feet away by this point.
Yeah.
No, just me and the pig.
How many squares? Or it's
A
still
lot of.
They are about half a mile to a mile away right now.
Okay, yeah, there's no way.
No.
Yeah.
I can imagine Maggie shrugging like, okay, he got him, and just goes back to playing.
I cut off the net, search the body. Do anything?
You find a few Johnsons and a few more Johnsons. So for a total of he had about $50 on him.
More like any matchbooks with any places' names. Just general information they might keep on his person.
You find a matchbook from the dive bar you guys were just in, along with you find a few knives on him, and a razor blade, and another 8-ball of stem. This guy really wasn't exactly very high up in things. He wasn't kidding when he said he was a courier.
Well, you gotta make a living somehow.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I had an audio loss.
Oh,
I am so sorry, guys.
No,
My cable just plugged off.
You're all good.
We're very professional, guys.
100%.
I am just quick recap. So matchbook of the
matchbook of the dive bar that you guys were just at. A few knives, a razor, and another 8-ball.
8-ball.
For
the stem thing he already tried to bribe us with. So 2 8-balls.
Yeah. For a note on that shit. Stem is essentially a pretty potent chemical cocktail, similar to cocaine.
I love cocaine.
But it has less of a come down than what you would have with normal coke.
Well, John's not exactly a chemistry expert. Drugs are drugs, I guess.
Yeah.
Got some value to them.
Yeah, stem ain't cheap. Stem is not cheap at all.
Yeah. Okay, so are we close to docks area?
No. You guys are. Remember, you guys had to take the truck to get
industrial
here.
warehouse. No, I mean where John is right now because of the body. There's gonna have to be some disposal.
I mean, you're just on a rooftop up there. Doesn't look like many people come up there. You could just leave him there, or, you know. Oh, also he had that jacket. If you want the jacket, forgot about that. Counts as light armor.
Slice some bacon out of him.
Oh my god.
I mean, John does have a very large Bowie knife, and he's fast, and you know, wouldn't be the first time he butchered a carcass.
Oh, you do find a note on his person. The note seems to talk about needing to act as a liaison between the Boss Hog and these guys right there, because there was supposed to be some sort of meeting going on. And Rind is directly noted in the in the notes. While you probably don't recall the name Rind coming up from in the club, you can
reasonably the leader type.
Yeah, he definitely had the leader swagger, and he was the one commanding the other hogs around in the bar fight.
Fair enough. John's gonna catch his breath and just return. As long as nobody immediately finds his corpse, it's of no greater consequence to what they're doing. So it's time to regroup.
Right. Give me just 1 second here.
Oh, piggies are bred for bacon.
Exactly.
All the bacon. That's why I'm obsessed with it.
Yes.
Fucking lootly.
I thought it was more obsessed because you want to take that. You want to take down the patriarchy.
Squiggums, it's what HP was invented for at the end of the day.
That's true.
Yeah, I am adding in you guys' icons and stuff. The current temp ones. I'm still working on the other ones, but I'm adding them in on the stream real quick. I should have done this earlier, but it was.
It's all good.
It's all good in the hood.
Right.
See, we're very professional here. Here
That's
at
why I didn't just accidentally leave the game at all.
Whoops. Actually, Maggie's is technically a final image. Technically.
Yeah, for now.
Until you come up with something else.
Yeah. I'll think of something.
All right. Let's move the DM portrait up to here. And whoa, what the fuck is that? I don't even know. Oh, that was the webcam.
Oh well.
Forgot about that. There we are. Anyways, so back at base, while John is suitably disposing of our pork fried friend, the others are having a bit of an interesting rummage through Pork's pockets, or Ryan's pockets. Sorry.
Is he still alive?
Should be.
He might be dying of internal bleeding. Just saying. Because you can bleed out without a single cut on your body.
Yep.
And I did beat him pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say
More bacon!
No,
Lunch?
no, that's a bad kitty. Look,
Bacon.
kitty of excellent pretend.
You're not even here.
You're gonna have to save his life. You want him.
No, Carla's there.
No,
Yeah, I'm here.
Maxwell isn't here.
Oh my god.
Not yet.
Okay, so he does happen to have a missive on him that talks about. Let's see here. Checking my sheets. That he was supposed to meet up with an informant tonight. Apparently, some quote-unquote egghead from Atomic Blast. The name for her is Scarlet. Says to be in booth 13 at the Red Room Club down in the Docks district. However, the time noted on this happens to be at the same time that you guys are supposed to be at Red Smoke's place when he's picking you guys up.
Oh. Yeah.
So, this seems like a moral conundrum. I do not know how to alleviate this situation. Oh well.
Wow.
Exactly. But
No one. I mean, I'm not there, so I can reply to Cordyceps. But
huh.
how about the?
But
That's a good question.
Dawn, Carla, etc. Sorry.
Exactly. So, group, how should we be able to partake in this predicament that we're a part of? We seem to be able to meet up with an associate of ours, but now that we have a lead leading into this situation, how are we going to find it out? I don't know. Oh well.
Why don't we split?
Actually, that can actually be a good idea. If we're able to split up, we'll be able to cover more ground. If we're able to cover more ground, then we might be able to go like that. But the only problem is that as soon as we'll be able to pick off, as soon as we have the bad situation, how are we going to be able to split it? How are we going to be able to do that begin with?
Cordyceps!
Why don't
Yes,
we?
femme fatale of feline perfection?
God.
Perfection? Did you just...
Perfection.
Cordyceps.
Smart. My words right.
But did you just call her a perv?
No. Yeah, perfection. Perfection.
Well, I mean, if we split, we send the more social players to the meeting, and the more ready to be jumped in an alleyway players to the lead.
Exactly. I will go to that meeting and partake
No.
into this agreement.
No, you won't.
But
You're
I'm
coming with
very
me.
sociable.
But I need a meat shield.
Meat Shield, I need to talk to him. I'm
you
a
don't.
very sociable person, as you can tell.
I got a weird idea. A very weird idea. In my data
Eddie.
bank, I got a very old film from the 1980s, where they had to act like a dead body was actually alive. Maybe we should try that for that meeting.
Not Ferris Bueller. What was it? Weekend at
Wait.
Bernie's.
Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's.
Wait.
You guys are
I
legit
act
considering
dead.
doing a Weekend at Bernie's.
No, I am not considering doing that. Can you imagine the graph skill that you'd
You're
have to
not
take?
considering doing that. Of course you're considering doing that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Okay. Gator, check GammaWorld chat.
Okay. Checks remaining bullets. Let's see.
No.
Oh.
Oh. Maggie's kind of stuck in no man's land right now. Because she's not with me, and she's kind of out of the scene.
No, she's back at the group with us.
No one established that at all.
Yeah.
Well, how did we get back other than getting in the
Maggie
truck?
can still check on us.
Yeah,
by
Maggie can
coming
poke
out.
her head into the bar. She heard all of the gunshots and all the craziness and stuff that went on in there. Not only that, but she could
We were
hear.
back at the boat.
No, you guys haven't left back. You're still at the bar in the back.
You said back at home base. I'm pretty certain of it.
No. I said back with the others. Back at the
with the
bar.
others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is
she's in my truck.
Yeah, we have to introduce Maggie to the scene. Guys, I'm sorry to anyone
how
listening.
do you?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is everyone in the same scene?
With your mind, consider the fact that you're not actually able to speak within the vocal cords. You're using a psychological neuron to be able to attach it. So how are you going to be able to do this to begin with? If you're trying to be able to do that, how are you going to be able to do it?
Cordyceps.
Yes?
Do you want to make a squeaky noise?
I am good, but thank you.
Right.
Alrighty then.
Well, I mean, wouldn't Magnolia want to come and talk to us? You wouldn't get bored of beating Commander Keen 3 times in a row?
Well, how she's gonna enter the bar is that she's gonna yell in your guys' minds. What's with all the noise? Why are you guys taking so long? I've been waiting in the fucking truck for a while. And then she just walks in.
There you go.
Yeah.
That works fine.
There you go.
You're greeted to a bunch of knocked over ghouls outside the bar, and walking inside, it is a it's pretty well fucking wrecked. The neon signs that line the walls are broken and cracked. You have sparks flying down from lamps overhead, and not only that, you also have like all the holographic displays with the hollow hookers dancing and stuff are flickering, clearly damaged beyond repair to keep up normal operation.
The first thing Maggie's gonna do is it's a bar, right? She's gonna check if there's any drinks available still.
Give me a perception roll.
What is that?
D20 plus what your perception score is.
What are you looking at, Smooth Skin?
I am so fucking down with the sounds.
Wisdom roll? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Perception roll.
Perception.
There's a skill for the new character sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. It's okay.
Just click that
No.
button.
Well, that is our 20.
Walking over, you see the telltale pricks of a pair of fox ears sitting behind the counter, poking up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, nat 20.
And you come to realize that there is also the telltale prick of a shotgun barrel on the other side of the bar. Maybe it's not a good idea to try and steal liquor from this bar.
Can she talk to her about giving her some liquor?
I mean,
she might be a little trigger happy, but yeah, you're welcome to try. Her bar was just blasted the shit out of by a group of weirdos.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I guess. Well, Maggie's pretty short. She's 5'3". She walks over to the bar, looks over, sees a pair of fox ears, and she'll say, "Hello, someone here?" And she just peeks over.
Click, click. We're closed.
How close am I to the bar then?
You're outside.
I'm still outside in the back, right?
Unless you guys have somehow decided to come back in.
Right, I'm gonna collect up our porcine pal and bring him back in.
Oh, Maggie's gonna continue talking and say, I know you had went through a very rough time. I mean, a bit of alcohol will lighten things up a bit. What do you think?"
That is gonna have to be an interaction roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how. Yep.
Let's see
how good she is at this.
You already burned a 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
The fox girl waitress peeks up and, like, still keeping the shotgun trained on her. You know, I could use with a drink, but at the same time, I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know if you're with those other jackasses or you're with the porkers or whatnot, but you motherfuckers shot up me and Zed's bar. Do you have any idea how long, how expensive it's gonna be to fucking fix all of this?
And at this point, I'm gonna kick the door in, walking into the room, carrying this picture.
She screams at the door kick, wheels around and unloads the shotgun into the door.
Oh fuck's sake!
Can Maggie convince her not to do that?
This is a split-second thing.
I mean, if only there was someone who managed to control mechanical objects in the party.
Hold on.
Blam! The first shot goes through, and let's see.
Hold on. I was in the middle of saying something.
No, she can telepathically seize control of a robot, computer, or similar device. I don't know if a shotgun.
Shotgun, yeah, it's not electrical. So
yeah, it's not.
I thought it was mechanical, not electrical.
No.
That's electrical.
What is your reflex?
My reflex.
Yes,
is 7. Oh, sorry, it's 16.
16 with -2 for carrying porker. Yeah, you're able to narrowly avoid getting your dick shot off by the shotgun shell that just blew through the fucking the door. Probably shouldn't have kicked in the door.
Meaning to cockblocked.
At this point, Maggie would try to calm the fox girl down the best she can.
What does the
That'll be another interaction roll as she's racking another shell.
Whoa! Hey! Just lower the shotgun. Let's talk about this, okay?
Interaction roll.
Yep.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, you are the party face. She is twitchy and shaky. Her eye is twitching as she sits there and slowly begins to lower the shotgun.
Oh, come on, put the shotgun down. We can chill a bit, have a couple of drinks, and we'll talk this out.
No. You guys got about fucking 5 seconds before I start shooting again, and I call the fucking fuzz. Get the fuck out of my bar, please.
I peek my head through the door. What's going on? Oh, hi, fox lady!
No.
I just say she's 17, you shouldn't give her any alcohol and not walk out through the front towards the truck.
Hey, come on.
Well, you know, little missy, you know that drinking alcohol your age is very bad for you. I should know, I'm a doctor.
You're mad, doctor.
Yeah, I question your credentials too.
Well, I question if you're a tax collector or not. If you were, we'll get you a nice gift basket.
That's tactical.
I guess we both have to be sketchy about each other.
Oh my god.
I guess Jones had.
Come on, Mushroom Man. Let's go.
Back to the truck.
Okay, I get experiments. Haha! Tactical advantage.
By the way, I poked through the back door since I still haven't come in. Pretty much, I poked through the back door. Everything is everything okay? I just heard a shot.
Let's go because this fine fox lady is gonna shoot us any moment now, and she's gonna call the cops. So
okay,
let's just go right now.
Foxy.
We better get moving.
And Maggie will say goodbye, and yeah, let's go.
I just wave at the fox lady. Bye bye.
Just as a heads up, you guys did leave. You guys did leave about 4 of them unconscious, as opposed to dead.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I drop the guy in the back truck and I go back in.
I go back in too.
I left my bottle on the counter, so I'm just gonna go up to pick the bottle up, and then throw it at the fox lady.
Holy shit!
Why?
Oh my god!
That's the payment.
Okay, I need you to roll a what's it, a ranged attack with that improvised
Okay, so
weapon?
what would that be with an improvised weapon? That would be a D20 plus 3.
Yeah.
Big money, big money, big money.
And Grace dead. Oh.
You knock her out cold, and the shotgun goes off over your head.
Wait.
I reach over and I pick up the shotgun.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Oh!
I pick up the bottle and I get the shotgun. Sling the shotgun on my back.
She's got a broken nose.
And I'm gonna individually, and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna snap each of the necks of all of the guys in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh my god,
Damn,
Wait. Reese, can you at least save 1 for me? I want to at least bash in 1, please.
Oh, okay.
Yay! Dr. Cortez bring out the Macoquito and say, la 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 for science!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Striggum
Things
didn't
have
have a
gotten
massive opportunity to run up and go, you just got knocked the fuck out!
Oh my god! Things have gotten dark! Things have really gotten dark!
I
Maggie will
know.
pipe up and say that. Why would you do that, Monkey Man? Why?
Never underestimate
Leave
the
them be.
power
Sorry.
of the dark
Meanwhile,
side.
Gator, just to check, I'm probably had more than enough time to come back.
Yeah,
I
you're
haven't finished yet.
Oh my god!
What?
No, I have finished. I was only making a joke. I just wanted to hear that oh my god voice again.
Wait, can I at least, for the guy that I bashed his skull in, can I at least check his pockets for science sake?
Let's see here. What do you find?
Can we assume that I do the same thing with the guys that I've just ripped their heads off of, basically?
Yeah, you might also want to check for shells.
Yeah, this is what I was gonna do.
Behind the counter.
I might as well rob this fucking place while I'm at it. I mean,
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you find a box of Remington shells on the other side of the counter.
That's 12. That's 12 rounds, right?
Yeah, that's 12 rounds.
Okay, sweet. Can I empty the register as well?
Oh my god.
No, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. I'm making this look like a robbery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's actually smart! No!
You try to get the register open, but apparently it is biometric.
Can I
Okay.
use my mechanics?
Hold on, Seps. Hold on. I'm gonna shoot the guys that are knocked out on the floor in the head.
No, can I bash him in? That's a waste of shells. I'm still there.
Also, for what you found on the
shotgun shells.
Wait, you're sorry, but Mukong already snapped their necks, dude.
Yeah, true.
That's
yeah,
You
You found
it if you like, though.
you found a 6-pack of beer on one guy. That's in a what's it? One of those dehydrated compression cubes. So just add a drop of water and you get a 6-pack of beer. Don't ask me how the science works behind that.
Is it good beer?
Of course not.
No, it's shit swill. It's absolutely shit swill.
Oh,
It's
so
fucking
piss water then.
Yeah, it's basically piss water.
Literally, that's the name of the company, isn't it? Piss water.
Piss water beer. Piss water pilsner.
Piss water.
Piss water Pilsner.
Piss water.
Pills water.
All right. You also happen to find one of them was wearing a gas mask. He didn't have much inside of his gear there. You find another 6-pack of dehydrated beer. And
It's just so ironic.
what was it? A hand mirror with pomade and a comb. Apparently, one of them took pretty good care of his bristly, faux hawk that he wore.
Big face.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna get I'd like to rip a table leg off and start beating the register.
Okay. Give me a strength. Give me a strength check. Yeah, give me a strength check.
That motherfucker as hard as I can.
Apparently, Maggie is shaking her head in disapproval and continuing to game on her Game Boy. But she does request that yelling inside of Reese's head to get her some booze.
I'm gonna shout back in my head.
Okay.
You're a child!
Give me beer. Yeah.
Wait, actually, since that failed, can I?
No. Hold on. Did I say it failed? What does the register look like now?
The register's pretty fucking mangled. The screen is cracked and busted.
Good enough.
Success.
And then I'll collect anything that is of mine. I don't think I've got anything left other than the bottle.
You don't want to leave any evidence behind.
Yeah.
So I think the bottle's mine. I've got my knife.
Very nice.
Got my knife.
It.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get out of here before we leave any more evidence around.
Dear Lord, you guys are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm 2 steps away from burning this bitch down, so if you want this fox girl's life on your hands...
Boy!
I mean, she's sitting there lying with a fucking broken nose. Her fucking top is, like, knocked off, and her tits are out. She's on the floor. You know, it's a bad scene to begin with.
Oh, God.
You guys are not welcome in the Zed Club ever again. unless you want a belly full of buckshot.
You're missing the point. There's Tatty Bojangles out. That's a good thing.
I do have to say, okay,
she's pretty stacked. She is pretty stacked.
I may not be welcome back in the bar at any point, but at least I didn't burn it down. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, by the way,
I'd like to pick up the 8-ball from the pool table as well.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay,
I'm going to dust off my fingerprints.
The fuck?
You don't have fingerprints.
Exactly. Useless.
Anyways, but you do you do happen to see that there is a fishbowl full of keys on the near the front.
Yes,
I take them all.
Oh yeah.
I still want.
we need those.
Oh my
Let's
god.
get the bikes.
Yeah, John is actually waiting by the bikes. He's trying to figure out if he's gonna have to hotwire one of them or not.
Ooh, a bike.
A lot of bikes.
Wait.
Hey, John, I've got this big bowl of bikes, of keys. Do you reckon you could test these really quickly to find out which ones are which?
As soon as Reese has his ass stretch palm, the keys are already gone. John's trying them all on. Trying to see which one revs and which one don't. Each one that revs, he leaves the keys in. Everyone knows how to drive.
You're able to get 3 of them running.
Okay, and is it a strength test to drive in this, or is it a?
No. You're just, you know how to drive. You're not retarded.
Well, I don't know how to drive in real life.
I mean,
Does that make any sense?
Maggie would have some trouble reaching the pedals. She's the only one who wouldn't be able to.
With Maggie. I'm driving with Maggie. Make it even funnier.
Well,
Well,
Squigs.
someone has to drive the truck back anyway.
It's Carla's
hello?
truck. Yeah, it's Carla's truck.
it's my truck, so why shouldn't I drive it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so let's just go back over the loot we just got. It's 2 6-packs
Oh,
of beers. We've got 12 root beer, a gas mask, 12 shotgun shells, and an 8-ball.
3 8-balls.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh god, no! I mean, I've actually got like a literal 8-ball, not a gram
Yeah.
key.
Also, did John take that code or no?
Nah.
Surprise.
Too big for him. Yeah, Pork is a
That
big
code
boy.
was gonna be a
John's
mega
way
tech, right?
bigger.
No. Piglet wasn't that big. He was actually about your size.
Oh.
I told you he was a small one.
Oh, I thought you said he was a big.
No,
boy.
that's
No.
Ryan.
Yeah, Rind is a big boy. He's
I am.
yeah, he's a tiny pig. He was about your height.
Okay, the leather. Yeah, so John's got a leather jacket over one shoulder, hooked by a finger. Brought back a souvenir. That guy's not gonna. He's not gonna be
Okay,
going in
okay.
jail.
So I guess when we're driving back, I'll be surrounded by bikes.
Wait.
Yeah.
I got it. Maggie.
Yeah.
You, me, motorcycle, trench
yeah,
coat. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put. What Maggie's gonna do is gonna pick up
No,
or
I'm
let.
picking you up, putting you on my head. I get the tiny little pedals. You get the handlebars. And we're driving.
Do I get a hat? Oh wait, she has a mask, so she'll have the mask on.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Onwards.
Oh
Just
my
imagine
god.
2 tiny characters driving a bike. What it's like.
So I've got a shotgun now. I bet Gator wasn't expecting me to do that. You don't know how much I wanted a shotgun.
Oh, you got one now.
Yeah. He has a
so
shotgun.
I'm on a bike. Let's head back to the base.
All right.
I have another bike to deal with. Yay!
So,
Oh,
thankfully, the tanks on these are at least at about half full, so you're able to make it back with no real issue getting back onto the main thoroughfare and whatnot, and traveling through the city. By the time that you all make it back, it's getting pretty close to time when what was it? The meeting was planned between you guys and Red Smoke, as well as the rendezvous for the Forkers with the informant by the name of Scarlet.
So how long do we have before?
They are concurrent. They are absolutely concurrent.
Oh, but how long do we have before we have to go?
About 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Squigs, how quickly do you reckon you could cut down this barrel?
I have machine tools. I can cut it down pretty quickly.
Yeah, he can actually.
And the
You want me
star.
to do a mechanics
And the
check?
stock?
Cut
and
it
the
down
stock
too. You want me to put a stock on it?
Are you gonna cut it in half like a boat?
No, I cut this gun in half.
Alright,
That's a lot of damage.
Wait. Squigs?
What?
With working with these tools, it's going to be a bit of a rough job. Let's say you cut off a little more than you meant to, and so you had to put a choke on it. You got to use flex tape to fix it.
No,
Yes!
I'm not having a flex tape barrel. No, we're not doing that. Sorry, no.
No. It's just flex taping to keep the choke on.
A little bit of it apply on. It's not the whole barrel.
Yeah. Just the end,
Okay.
just wrapped in flex tape.
So it looks like a giant suppressor on the end.
A little bit, and then and in squiggly writing in silver Sharpie, that's a lot of damage.
No. I wouldn't write that. I would write.
A copious amount of injury.
No. No. See, what it would be this. It would basically on one barrel write bam, on another barrel writes boom, and right underneath on the
No,
one
it's a
socket
pump
writes.
action.
It's a pump action, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a pump action shotgun.
Sorry. Okay.
So I just
once
all I
I'm-
wanted was a little bit off the front and a little bit off the back, and you circumcised it. Thanks.
No, all right.
Well, technically,
But I read it.
technically,
No, but
it was a fucking Defender shotgun, so it was already short barrel. It was about equal length to the magazine. So
Can at least write.
Actually, I should have asked to see, at least see a reference for the shotgun before I asked him to cut it down. I didn't know what it looked like.
yeah, so
I just
you
assumed it was
you
a
just
standard Remington long barrel shotgun.
no. It was a home Defender.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I mean,
Well,
look
in
at
that
this
case, I
way,
wouldn't
if
have asked
we
to
ever
do
run
it.
into walls, we've got a problem solver.
Well, hold on. If that's the case, then I wouldn't have asked to do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Over each.
Uh,
I just need to stock up.
Mhm.
6-inch shotguns.
Law.
Here we go. Here's a image for it, and I'm gonna post it up for our good people in the chat so that they can see it themselves.
My dudes.
Where is it?
I am trying to copy image link. Come on.
Are you putting it in G-chat?
I'm putting it in the Twitch chat so our viewers can see it. And I'm posting it in our chat here. There we go.
It's not embedded.
Fuck. Oh well, it'll still work. Just click it.
No, it doesn't.
Oh god damn it!
No, it doesn't. Really doesn't.
This is why we can't have nice things. Because I fucked
Done
things
fucked
up.
up.
I fucked up.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is.
done goof.
Okay, alright. While I'm fucking around with this, you guys go ahead and.
Fuck, that work.
Okay.
No.
Yes, thank you, Squigs.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a fucking handle. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
that's
the
Yeah,
thing.
that's exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we should have seen the image first. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So in that case, instead of having to do that, I'll just ask him if he could make me a bandolier for the shells. Instead of me fumbling around with a box of shells, I could have it around my waist.
That's probably gonna take more time than we have.
Sandre, stop being a prick in the chat.
All right. Yeah, but all right. Here we go. Yeah, but it's I can make that bandolier for you.
Yeah, bandolier for
Yeah,
the shells.
I can make it.
Yeah. How long would that? How long would that take?
A bandolier depends on the quality that you're looking here. If you're looking for just like a quick, like a fucking basically like fanny pack with shells in it, that'll take like about maybe an hour or so. But you'll be cutting it close if you're trying to do like Pancho Villa or some shit with the fucking cross bandoliers.
No, nothing like that. Just like an open, just like a dump pouch kind of thing with shells in it that I can seal off. Just like a big pouch that I can have on my leg filled with
shotgun shells. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that easy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, I would like to just add a heavy weapon. I'm gonna just add a heavy weapon, a two-handed light weapon. Two-handed heavy weapon.
Yeah.
Two-handed heavy weapon. It's a shotgun.
Sorry, what was that?
What's up? Sorry, I was having to handle something in the Twitch chat. I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah, no. Would it be a two-handed heavy weapon or a two-handed light weapon?
That would be a two-handed heavy.
Two-handed heavy.
Yeah, it's a fucking shotgun, man.
Of course.
I don't know.
You ever tried firing a shotgun one-handed?
No, I asked if it was a two-handed light or two-handed heavy.
Yeah.
I did not ask if it was one or two-handed.
It's a well, actually no. It would be considered a light gun because of like heavy guns are like fucking rocket launchers and shit. So.
Wait, I thought it was. I was gonna say written instead of shotgun. Shotgun is a heavy gun.
Is it a heavy gun?
Yeah, it's a heavy gun.
One of the they do give us a shotgun.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah, that'll be fun.
Lower, and they'll be in the lower end of what's considered.
Yeah, heavy gun. Oh dear
heavy
God. You don't get it. He
John's
now has he now has a 2. He can now, if he hits, a 2d10.
That's
damage.
not that too much mechanics. John's just looking at the shot and going, that's gonna be
Okay.
handy for some gathers.
I keep this baby for close encounters. Now, if anyone of you didn't get that reference, I want you to leave right now.
I just said it first, dude.
Yeah. No, it was an aliens reference. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is
might
fucking
wanna-
great, man. Game over. Sorry.
Well, I might have put a little bit of duct tape on the handle for purchase, but you seem to be fine.
I'll be okay.
Don't try any long range shots. Bug shot's gonna be too dispersed by then. It
Oh,
should be good to clean
okay.
up a little.
But I will say it still does have flex tape on it. It's just on the handle, and it does say that's a lot of damage.
Okay.
Can it be like etched into the side, like a serial killer?
Oh.
That's a lot of damage, like the Joker style, kind of like.
Well, it's your shotgun.
Okay.
Anyways,
Cool. Well, I've got that like tucked into my into my pants.
Your pants?
In your pants.
Oh God.
You're very happy to see someone.
oh my, oh my!
around the side.
He's
Fucking
gonna
generous.
look everywhere. Just watch.
Just got a schlong
Unloading.
enhancement.
So, Jen's just looking over the rest of the party. What's her next move? How do we split?
Alrighty.
Well, I will go and talk to our individual.
No, I'll do it.
Aww.
Eddie told me I'm a fan. He's a fan of mine, so he probably wants to talk to me.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be kind of there. Like, yeah, you're going to have to be there. But the deal is, as far as it goes, he knows that there are 4 members that are part of this little party. Maggie wasn't exactly mentioned just yet, but then again, you can finesse some things, but yeah, ultimately this guy is your employer. You're gonna have to sort of impress him, and he did demand, quote unquote, all of you to show up. So that's where it's gonna be. It's like you can either try to.
Is there any way I can contact Arnie in the next hour?
Yeah, you could try and make some calls.
Okay.
You have
Can I
yourself
try
up.
and see if I can't call him and see if he can't go to the meet with Maggie. Because like no one's gonna start on Arnold Schwarzenegger. Would that be an applicable thing for me to do? Happy with that?
It's y'all's call.
Maggie's just looking like, what is it?
Well, I mean, do you want backup on the meet?
Oh yes.
Okay, then I'll call Schwarzenegger and see if he can't come down here and help you.
Yay!
Well,
I feel bad sending a drug deal on your own. You're only 17.
And my birthday is soon. Don't worry.
I mean, if you do go, Maggie, I don't think it's a good idea to disrupt this one. All of a sudden, all their operations are going tits up. They
I'll
will
be-
definitely know something's up.
I'll be good.
Oh, I trust you.
And she just smiles and just goes back to playing her Game Boy.
the atomic purple kind.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I would actually, yeah, I agree with Devil. We should all mention just,
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Sire and
congratulations!
Mecca.
Oh,
Congrats, everybody!
yes. So a friend of
I hope
ours,
you have- I hope you
Sire
have a
and Mecca,
wonderful-
got married today.
Yep.
Yeah, I
yep.
hope you have a wonderful wedding.
Wonderful, wonderful life. Sorry, Karen.
Type 1 in the chat if you think congratulations,
The absolute mad lads.
and type in and give us bits so that way we're actually able to eat. I want to get paid. I don't know what's going on with this. All right, back to the story.
Mm.
So let's see here. Well, it seems. You guys still there?
Yeah, we're still here. We're waiting for you to say something. You're just like...
I'm sorry. No, I thought I had bad connection for a second. I was like, wait, did it go bad? All right. Yeah, exactly. We're very professional here. But,
yeah.
That I think would be a most pertinent predicament is that the original 4 of us will be able to go into that. Maggie will still be fine on her own, so we should probably lead it to that and to it her employer. I think that's probably the best source of option to be able for the time being. Even though it does pain me to realize that our quote-unquote 17-year-old is going to go off at somewhere else with a giant buffed-out man. Oh well. Let's get the show on the road! Tactical advantage!
Alright, Mushroom. Let's go.
John just has
also,
trademark annoyed look.
Also, apparently, you got, what was it, Katz's last bit dedicated to you, Squigs.
Thank you. I need to get paid.
Excellent.
Alright. So what are we doing now, Gator?
Alright, so...
Waiting for the limo.
Yep, basically waiting for the limo. Is there anything else that you guys want to kind of, like, get in before you head out for that?
Yeah, a little bit of cram. And to wash my hands.
So
probably a good idea considering that you guys are pretty blood spattered, beat the shit,
yeah.
and coated in acid rain and oil.
Yeah, clean up for the meeting.
Oh yeah, so there's gonna be a bathroom scene?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna love it. It's a rusty bucket in the bottom of the ship.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Maggie will go first. Like, okay, time for a bath, and then she just.
She's the one who didn't get her hands in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you just see her running to the bathroom, but while she's doing that, she's taking off her clothes along the way. So while she's running there, you see like a trail of clothes.
Oh my! Oh my!
I do declare.
Wait. We have to realize, yeah, she was only 17.
Oh God, no.
What exactly is legal age for a monkey?
That is true. It's not breaking any human laws. I mean, it's bestiality laws, but still.
Yeah.
But it's...
And then she'll yell from the bathroom, "Is there a towel around here?"
There's not a. It's a bucket in the room.
It's the rag. It's the rag that was in the bottom of the bucket.
It's a rag, a bucket of water in the room. Yeah, that's your bathroom.
How big is the rag?
Like
dish rag. Square. Yeah, it's a dish rag. It's a washcloth.
A washcloth?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, you're doing this Japanese style, you know?
Yeah,
you scrub on a chair and then you dunk yourself.
Weeaboo.
I know we're going for realism, but are you really on the rack?
No, she isn't.
Okay.
Oh.
Why?
I caught that.
No, I caught that. I'm like, oh, you.
That is horrible. Horrible night. This is why
And
you're
after
not
this, we got banned off Twitch.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Well, it's more for the fact I'm here. But that's not the point, though.
In the meantime, I'm doing a good old cat wash, doing that weird thing with my legs.
Oh.
How clean is the water outside?
It'll eat through your boots. It's not clean water. Period. There's the reason why. That Eddie's been bringing you water filters.
Yeah, it's I was gonna say it's gonna say there's more acid in the water than a Woodstock concert.
We can be happy that we don't have any frogs in our team.
Yeah.
Oh. Talk.
Well, Jen,
Yet.
Yeah.
We don't have any frogs on our team yet.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know what my next character is.
So basically, the rest of us are gonna change as best we can.
Yeah.
For the meeting.
I gotta put on my best suit and my best. All right. First things first. I call gas mask. Second of all, I need to put on my best lab coat.
I think we need to secure the guy in the hole.
That is true.
Oh, that's true. Fuck.
Yeah, I forgot. Allow me to do that.
Yeah.
What did the frog say that was standing in the puddle? Deep.
All right. So I spent this time I decided to do is to with the help of Reese drag him into my laboratory.
Why does it sound so dodgy when you say that?
Because it is.
Because it is.
I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty of it all. Time will through.
So, while you all are getting, suitably
Scary.
spruced up, distracted, you hear, really?
Yep.
Really, Maggie? Just walking around, buck-ass naked, bucket, clam in the wind.
Yeah, we picked up the
I
spot.
prefer the term
I'm gonna-
squishman, thank you very much.
I'm gonna pick up a spare bedsheet and just throw it at her.
And she's gonna yell, "Hey, where
Cover
is everybody?
yourself.
The lights went out. Where is everybody?"
Be considerate.
Yeah, there was
Be lucky I didn't put the 8-ball inside it and throw it at you.
there was a car driving by. There was a car driving by, and it has a bit of an anime moment. As you just see someone's eyes just like explode out of the glass for a pair of binoculars, just BAM! But that being said, there is a.
Wait, can it be a werewolf? Can it be a werewolf to go, woo?
Yeah. It was. Oh, bark. Anyways, but aside from that, you guys, they're doing me a concern. Speaking of, there is a what was it? As Maggie is just sitting out there before getting hit by the clothes, there is a black limousine parked in front of the houseboat.
All right, it's time to go on an adventure.
So I'm stepping out in my my fighting armor because it's the fanciest armor I've got. It's exactly the same. It's just fresher. It's more refined. Like more looked after. It's made out of Coca-Cola cans and plastic. If anyone's wondering.
Oh my god!
John's got a pair of jeans,
Fish's ultimate enemy.
flannel shirt, roll-up sleeves, baseball cap, and just a couple of work boots. That's literally the only other pair of clothes he had left.
Mm. So,
Not his souls.
is this the sad Keanu outfit?
It's the sad.
Kind of. Sad
Okay.
Keanu.
Yeah.
Sad Keanu.
you just need
God,
to.
I'm so noticed.
Yeah. They may or may not serve you a hot dog at the restaurant just to complete the look. But in any case, Eddie pops his nose out of the window of it. Is like, "Hey, you guys, you need to hurry up. He's already expecting us."
I put on my best lab coat, one with the very minimalist amount of
Minimal
blood.
amount of blood on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I need this suit. Maybe after you got some real money.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Oh.
You
Alright.
just see Maggie running.
Time to go.
You just see Maggie running as they're putting her bra on, saying, "I'm ready."
You're not
Ooh.
coming. Get some clothes
Why?
on, girl.
I think I just put on some clothes.
You're not going out like that, young lady.
God, Grease more and more is turning into her dad.
Maggie, you're grounded.
Now, go to your room.
All right. So.
Go to your
18
room
soon.
and clean it.
Success.
Oh, God
Fuck
damn
you,
it.
you're not my dad.
You know
What
what
the best you got, young lady?
Anyways, so all the silliness aside, I imagine you're going to have. You guys mentioned that Maggie was going to be doing the meetup with the informant Scarlet, or okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was I able to-
All right, so Maggie, you're going to be taking off on one of the stolen bikes or whatever else that you want to drive in the meantime to get to the meeting, because as soon as they take off, you need to be taking off.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
that being said, shall we do evens and odds to determine which scene that we go with first? The Red Room Club or Club Crimson?
Seems
I
fair.
mean, what should we take then, guys?
Stevens?
Evens.
Take evens. Maggie takes odds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Odd. Maggie's up first.
Got 'em?
Yay!
Awesome.
Cool. In that moment,
Seven.
I'm gonna head out for a smoke break. I'll be right back. I'll carry on listening.
All right.
13-year-old is up first. Let's do it.
All right.
Mhm.
So this I need to to back. There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh, schwanky.
Schwanky danky.
So as the others set off in the very opulent hover limousine out front, Maggie is left to pick of her choice of what vehicle that she's going to be taking to head down to this admittedly fairly ill-reputed club downtown called the Red Room.
Mm-hmm.
And you could imagine what kind of things go on here.
Just Aggie's eyes go wide and just is very taken by the lights.
Cats
Oh,
and
no, no, no.
dogs, let them together. Sorry.
Oh, you didn't even choose
Yeah.
like which one you. Okay. I guess we'll just
Wait,
fiat
which
it
one
as.
is it?
Well, you hadn't chosen what vehicle that you were taking to get here.
Oh, I'm taking the... She's taking the stolen bike.
Okay. So going motorcycle, not your own motorcycle, but a stolen motorcycle.
Yeah, because she wants to keep her motorcycle safe.
Okay.
Well, get the
So,
stolen one.
as it goes, the trip is fairly uneventful. There's a few near wrecks that happen. Actually, come to think of it, how good is your driving skill, anyways?
Mechanics.
Mechanics is a 6.
Mechanics is a 6. Well,
6 rings of mechanics.
being as that you're on a motorbike, most people in the city don't respect bikes too much on the road. There is one incident where a asshole in a giant truck with a streaming battle flag waving behind it as it's belching out big black clouds from smokestack coffee cans on the top. Does take a swipe at you. The flag... Yep. Give me a mechanics check. You are able to pump your brakes and veer back as the asshole nails his jacked up truck into the side of the bulwark on the freeway and zoom back onto the other side as he starts to lose control and lose speed, flying backwards. So you pretty narrowly avoid a fairly grisly crash as a result. But otherwise, you make it to the Red Room completely intact.
Yay!
Woo woo.
So the exterior of this building is like polished black marble, which is kind of a sight to see in all of these rust bucket buildings and things like that. Like, clearly you would expect an establishment like this to be in the upper heights or maybe in the domes even. But it sticks out like a sore thumb here, and you do not see very many people grouped around it. If anything, any of the folks walking on the sidewalks and whatnot around this place make a wide berth around it. They don't even go near the doors. It's completely dead silent around it, with the exception of distant city sounds and whatnot.
All right.
Entering into the building after getting parked, the sun is setting, and you're greeted to a fairly lush club scene with several booths lined all along the back walls. They are numbered 1 through 23. Walking in your current attire, plenty of eyes turn towards you.
Yeah.
Just
wait. She just waves back.
You're given some.
Hello.
You're given some pretty curious looks as they go back to either their table dancers or very classy-looking hors d'oeuvres on the table. Something kind of off about all of this. But you do notice that one of the doors on the booths in the back opens up.
Oh.
And you see a fairly scantily dressed woman walking out with a yellow bin with a biohazard sign on the side of it. You want to give me a perception roll?
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Not bad.
You notice the silhouette of a body in mangled pieces from the lights cutting through the plastic bin.
Ooh.
She just tilts her head curiously, seeing that.
The lady pushes the cart off into the employees only section of the building, near the bar. So might be the kitchens, might be disposal, just something like that.
Just out of character, she's looking for Scarlet. Does she know what Scarlet looks like?
No clue, just that it's a scientist that is disgruntled with atomic power. That was supposed to meet up.
Oh, that's great. She only been given a description. She doesn't really know what she looks like.
Did you keep the note?
The note of what? Oh, the note that she sent to the party?
No, the note that
Piglet
Ryan
had on it.
Yeah, that Ryan had on it. Piglet had a note,
Oh.
but Ryan also had a note. And Ryan's was actually the info for the rendezvous.
I don't know if they
Would have given it to you if we're sending you to that rendezvous. We would
Yeah, we probably gave it to
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she has the note.
Okay. And the note does mention that you were supposed to meet her at him or her at 8 o'clock in booth 13.
She checks the time. I think there has to be a clock somewhere.
Yeah, you don't have a wristwatch? Or a
I don't
phone?
think she would.
Cell phones do still exist, so...
Maybe she'll have like a raggedy flip phone.
Okay, so the...
Didn't the Game Boy have a clock on it anyway?
Phone!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Game Boy had a clock on it.
Yeah.
Wait, the Game Boy does have a
Game-
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Checks the Game Boy!
Game.
I love it. Okay,
I was
so
gonna suggest it.
it's about 55 after. So,
Oh.
you're early. You managed to get there early enough.
So there's a bar.
Yes, there is a bar.
my God.
She'll attempt to get a drink.
A very well-dressed man is behind the counter, white gloves, shining a glass.
Maggie oogles at the glass. She really wants a drink.
Can I help you?
To the man. I'm planning to get a drink. She smiles.
You got your identification card?
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, identification card.
This Maggie's there on work. Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
Maggie's about to get kicked out of the bar before
Yes.
you can even get to
Way to blend in and having.
She's. Well, I'm going for that. She's very ditzy.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Yeah. She doesn't have much common sense, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the last thing that the guy said?
He asked for your identification card.
Oh, I'm here to meet somebody.
He
I'm just
perks a
waiting.
brow. You're one of the new hires?
She tilts her head to the side. New hires?
Yeah, the tryouts for the girls.
What type of girls?
Well, clearly you're not the...
Well, what type of girl are you talking
Kid,
about?
do you even know what kind of club this is?
I'm just here to meet somebody.
Okay, who are you meeting?
She looks at the note. What does the note say?
Meeting with Scarlet, 8 o'clock, room, booth 13.
A meeting with someone named Scarlet? She takes out the note and reads it. Says it right here.
He takes it. His brow perks a little bit. He gives a double take to you.
Yeah.
Booth 13's over there. Big numbers. Can't miss it.
Okay.
You got next of kin that I can ship your things to? Scarlet is she's kind of fond of girls like you, so not too surprised that you came in. Hopefully she gave enough money to your parents.
I don't have any parents.
Ha! Ah, well that explains quite a bit. Fuck. Alright, get in there.
Okay. You just see her like skipping her way towards the booth 13.
Oh God.
Boy.
God, it's like watching someone walk towards their own doom.
I know.
Awareness -5.
Oh my good heavens.
Oh Jesus, this is.
Please tell me Eye of the Tiger's playing in the background.
No. Well, don't you have the My Circle open?
Ah, fuck. Is that not playing no more?
It's been
Wukong
playing.
just got a twinge as if there's some horrible.
Oh, wow, sorry, I had it fucking muted.
It's okay. So, you go up to the door. The bartender presses a button underneath the under the bar, and the door slides open with a quiet mechanical hiss.
Seeing the door open, she's gonna wait outside of the door.
It's blinding white inside. All the walls are painted white. There's a white table and a white booth that surrounds it.
She's just gonna continue waiting outside. Waiting for the person she's gonna meet.
Hey, meet. I ain't gonna hold this door open all day. Go in.
But I need to make sure that this person
Go
comes first.
in.
But
Everyone's
waiting.
looking at you now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
he gives a pout. Look, I'm just making sure the person arrives first before I go in. Okay?
He takes his
It's common-
he takes his
common
hand off of it.
courtesy.
The door slides shut.
I'll just continue waiting by the booth, okay?
Alrighty.
And she just waits there.
In the meantime,
Crossing, in the meantime, crossing her shoulders, tapping her foot, being somewhat impatient. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do for the rest of the time.
2 hours pass.
oh God, fucking damn it!
Nobody ever shows. However, the bartender sighs, and you see him talking to a couple of burly-looking minotaurs who are obviously bouncers. And he's pointing directly at you.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Okay.
Are the minotaurs going towards her?
They are now.
She's just gonna go towards the exit.
As you pick up, the minotaurs are trying to pick up pace themselves.
does she manage to go outside, or like how far is she from the?
You might want to start sprinting if you don't want to get caught by these guys. They have a longer stride than you.
Yeah.
You at least have a.
Fuck yeah! Time
Yeah,
about time to fuck off.
She's.
Run, bitch, run!
She's gonna start sprinting.
You hear the Minotaurs roar behind you as they start stomping out, trying to chase after. You manage to clear the doorway, and they're bolting out after you.
Are there any vehicles nearby?
There's your bike.
Any others?
No, it's completely empty.
Go for your bike and drive off.
I'm just saying, like, if there's anything bigger.
No, there's literally just your bike parked outside. Like, there was no bikes parked at, like, remember, this place was like a dead zone.
Yeah.
Like, this was actively avoided.
Well, because the plan I had is that she can control a vehicle. Is there any robots or androids around here?
You wanna stop
Just
logging up
run!
to run.
These guys are about 12 foot tall. They look like mythical fucking goddamn minotaurs, complete with bulls' heads and horns.
Let's put it like this.
Yeah,
They will go Dutch.
She will,
Think Tim Curry legend.
she's gonna hop on her bike and just fuck off. Yeah.
You hear a bunch of shouting and stuff in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
As you're going along the road, you happen to come across another small establishment. This looks like a bit of a beat-down open-air bar, and a hanging neon light is flickering, saying Crimson Club. I'm sorry, not Crimson Club. Red Room.
Ooh.
And there's a few hookers walking around, and you see a very, very annoyed-looking woman in a white lab coat.
Oh, she went to the.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, they gave her a description, right? At least. Well, she's gonna park. Go over to Crimson Room, and just walks over to the girl in the lab coat, and say that, "Are you Scarlet?"
She's sitting there sipping on a comically oversized, like cheap Hawaiian drink, and she perks her brows up, her ears twitching a little bit. You're close enough to notice now is that she's some kind of fucking elf.
Ooh, you have pretty ears.
Wait, I thought I was.
You got a pretty mouth. Sorry.
I thought I was meeting with Rind.
Oh. Well, here's me. And she puts her hand out. I'm Steel Magnolia. They call me Maggie.
Impression.
Yeah.
She is squinting, accepting your hand very cautiously.
She gives her a firm handshake.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Oh, she takes out a note. Well, the note she was given, and puts it that, I was told to meet you somewhere else, but you weren't there, so you just so happened to be here.
Somewhere else? Oh dear God, you didn't go to the Red Room, did you?
I did.
Oh, I am so sorry.
I saw body parts.
Yeah, that's the kind of clientele that they appeal to.
Yeah, and
this wasn't.
Two angry horn things were about to get me.
Yeah, there was a reason why Rind was supposed to come. He knew the difference between that place and this one.
Oh. Well, I'm here.
What happened to Rind?
Actually, out of character. What happened to Rind?
Rind was the guy that fucking that Dap beat to death in the bar fight in the last thing.
He's the one tied in our basement for the time being.
Yeah.
Oh. She's gonna say, Ryan is off doing business elsewhere, so he sent me.
He's a little tied up at the moment.
That's what you meant. Or that's how she's phrasing. Yeah, he's out doing something, and he sent me for it. He just happens to be a very busy guy, apparently.
Okay,
Use your powers.
I suppose that's one thing. Well, if you're gonna... It's gonna be a bit. You might as well go and order us another pair of drinks. I was almost about ready to go home.
Oh. Okay. She's just gonna go over and say, like, we need a couple drinks, please.
I would recommend a persuasion check.
Yeah.
A persuasion check for what?
For ordering a drink, apparently.
Oh, for ordering a drink? Yeah. That's like...
Persuading the barman if she's old enough
Interaction.
to get one.
When was the
the-
last time that you needed to
That's true. Well, considering
convince the bartender to serve you?
considering the last
Convince
time
someone
they
to
asked
give
for
them
ID.
money.
Bartender is a fairly heavy-set Mexican dude. And he just sort of shrugs, hands her a couple of beers.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, good God!
And
no.
that's when Maggie's gonna drink a bit. Here you go.
Well, not exactly my usual thing, but she sits there and puts it on the side of the concrete table and just knocks the lid off. Lets the foam drain before sitting there guzzling on it. That's good shit.
Oh yeah,
She looks kind of lit to begin with.
I waited for 2 hours over there. Wasn't fun. Got some weird looks. They asked me I was a new girl. I don't know what that means. You know. all that
Honey,
stuff.
they were about to carve you up like a Christmas ham.
I wish I was told that in the first place. Again, I'm outside from these parts.
Why in the hell did Ryan send someone as clueless as you for this admittedly delicate information?
And she's not gonna... First, she's not going to talk with her lips. She's gonna speak to her mind. Said, because I can do this.
Weirdo. Got it. She goes back to drinking. For a weirdo, you're pretty dim. Ah.
Huh?
Apparently she had another beer off to the side too and starts going at it too.
Nastrovia.
Pull it from the ether.
Yes. Well, I mean, those ears, lithe build, blonde hair. You could imagine there's some magic-y shit going on with her. Not like magic is anything foreign to this world. So, did you want to give a quick glance over to her character beforehand, or?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give me a perception check.
15.
All right, and you pass it.
Yay!
You are able to tell, partially with the way that she's drinking, but also she's got a pretty bad coke nail going on one finger as she's drinking the beer. So, she's got a bit of a thing that you might be able to exploit in the conversation, if it comes to it. But
is it a coat nail? I'm sorry, I didn't.
Coke nail. You know
Coke
what a
nail.
Yeah, you know what a coke nail is?
Actually, no, I don't.
It's nail. Is when you let your nail grow out long enough so that you sit there and scoop up a little piece of coke and snort it. That's coke nail.
okay.
And it's
thought you
blunted
said-
on the blunted on one side because scraping against you know, a flat surface to scoop it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has a bad coke nail on which hand?
On her left hand.
Which finger? Index
Pinky.
finger?
No, pinky.
Pinky.
Yeah.
Left hand, pinky.
So, aside from that, there is a very clear badge that just hidden underneath the collar of her jacket that reads Atomic Blast Power employee.
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
She has a small badge that you're able to clearly see, just tucked in underneath her coat, that reads Atomic Blast Employee. So this is definitely the chick that you were looking for. There's some other stuff written on it, but either it's cut off or it's a little bit too gibberishy for you. But you can see like the edge of her portrait on it, along with a barcode.
Ooh, a barcode. All right. Okay. Are you guys all right?
They're all gonna strangle you.
Why?
Why?
You're really
Oh,
asking
Jesus.
why?
Ah, go.
What?
So, I guess,
Move with the scene.
considering he isn't here, and tell you what, I can let the info go for, let's call it 1,000 J's.
1,000 J's.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Look, you're not gonna get this from anybody else. Okay?
Interaction check.
Well, can we do a payment plan?
Do I look like Walmart? Go,
What's a-
go.
Haggle with her something. Jesus. You're the conversation expert.
Yeah. Wow, guys. Thanks.
Wow, I'm lying here.
No pressure.
I mean, we can't. There's such a thing as metagaming, and we can't do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I am sorry.
So there's nothing we can say.
Yeah. They're just writhing in pain right now.
I mean, I wish to God we
It is
could've been
delicious.
telepathically, we could have.
I mean,
Conflict.
it's almost like
We can't.
So,
You're on
can
the
you
way.
just-
okay, hold on,
You
hold
shouldn't
on.
have sent her.
Right, stop.
I'm sorry. I haven't
Right.
said
What?
Just to remind her of what John got earlier. Never mind.
Anyways,
we
well,
can't, dude. We can't. That's the
she,
thing.
this is
aware.
this is the
Why- this is
informant.
why
Can't
I'm-
say anything
yeah.
about this.
This is why I'm muting myself, because I'm screaming. I know.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I know.
Okay, so Maggie does at least realize that she's supposed to be getting the map from this girl. She has the map with all the security routes, all that sort of stuff, as well as the generalized layout of the power plant that they're going to, which is Max Power, which is a substation. Now, these places are usually pretty fucking guarded tight, so if it wasn't for having access to this map, you guys would have to be risking your necks doing scouting to find any of this information in the first place. And you don't exactly have the time for that.
Hmm.
There is also a mariachi band playing in the background. And
I
the
can
smell
hear
of
that.
and the smell of taco meat is in the air. It might be
Son of a
cat
bitch,
meat. It's probably
Get it
cat
out.
meat. But it
Probably.
probably tastes all the
Oh, Carlos offended.
Does the heavy set Hispanic bartender by any chance have scales?
No.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Does he have like crocodile eyes or alligator eyes maybe?
No, he's fucking Mexican.
Oh, okay, I was just asking for a reference.
He's got a handlebar mustache.
She's just a Pendago.
I. It seems like she can't tell the difference between an alligator and a Mexican. No.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, that's what I think he's saying.
No, that's not what he was saying.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you get us another round? She gives a certain smirk to Maggie.
Yeah, another round. Let's do it.
So you go back up to the bartender. He gives you a look when you ask for more, though. You know she's been drinking for quite a while, right?
How long?
3-4 hours.
Ooh.
She can handle another one. I'll take care of her.
Okay, but you don't let her drive home, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive her. I have a bike.
All right, mija, you take care of her, huh? He puts down.
Good care.
He puts down just like a whole fucking case of beer. On her tab, huh?
Yeah.
See? All right, ándale.
Okay.
Váyate ahora.
So I guess they.
Can we just take a second to address someone has just claimed that Gator is racist in the chat?
Oh, what the
What the chat doesn't realize right now is that I am indeed Mexican.
Yes.
Yep, you can pull up all the nice stereotypes.
Also, you guys are down in the barrio sector of the docks district.
Mexican Christian. I'm sorry. Bye bye.
Oh, you suck.
Wait, so someone pulled a salt? Never mind.
Whatever. All right.
Yeah, that's a good question. Where's the tequila?
She didn't ask for tequila. I mean, there's actually a fucking there's quite a few on the back of it. Maybe a little bit of tacos to help grease the treads, as it were.
Okay. So back to she's doing most of the drinking, right?
Oh yeah, she's slamming them down.
I guess Maggie says, you've been drinking for a while. How are you gonna get home?
My Sentra is over there.
Your what?
My Sentra, my Nissan Sentra. Little blue hatchback right there.
Oh, I came on here on bike. It's just that well, I don't want you to drink too much. I mean, you get home safely, you know?
This isn't anything. Academics always drink.
Seems like you can handle your alcohol pretty well.
Better than you, sweetheart. She gives a smirk.
Maggie gives her a wink. Oh boy.
Hey, muchacho! Uno más tequila. Dos.
Oh. I know what time it is.
Dos tequilas, por favor. Yes, thank you. The heavyset Mexican dude comes over and he just like kind of sighs. He's like, "Man, girl, you crazy." He just puts down like a whole fucking like he just puts down the handle. And, I'm gonna leave this here and I'm gonna pretend I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing nothing. You two just don't make a mess, and we'll be good.
We
Okay?
won't.
I gotta go close up. You two want some tacos? We got a little bit
fine,
extra.
thank you.
The elf is sitting there just drooling. I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, she needs some. So, okay, what?
Yeah.
So this is going to be an interesting.
For the benefit of the chat.
Yeah.
It's good. I think you just pulled now, and then John Addison, as we should call him. Let's go. You're eating tonight.
There's gonna be some taco eating, all right.
God fucking damn it.
Let's see how long. Let's see how long that you can last drinking.
Oh,
let's go.
Damn.
So let's see if you
Alright.
can keep up with her. So roll a d20.
Alright, you need to really channel your inner Lacey Green here.
I'm hungry. Hopefully that rolled off on me. Wait a minute, that came out wrong. Anywho. Chris,
Oh,
don't kill me.
Okay, get to
don't.
rolling.
Yeah. Roll.
One more bar that's gonna get trashed.
It's a
What?
4.
Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah,
Oh.
you are not so good at handling alcohol, despite
Even-
being an
even
engineered
with
human.
Even the Constitution? Or
These are Constitution checks. Yeah.
oh, I
Yep.
didn't do that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Check the Constitution.
Yeah.
Try
Constitution check.
again. Kiddo.
There you
Okay.
go. 17.
So the first one, you drank it. It kicked you in the. It kicks you in the clam. Second one, you drank it. You're kind of hitting a little bit of a stride.
Mm-hmm.
As for the elf, she decided to just have a glass of tequila at that point. And by glass, I mean a goblin-sized glass.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a big glass.
Yep. So that is 1 to 1 on the drunk scale right now. Whoever reaches 4 is going to be flat out intoxicated.
Oh.
Oof.
So,
Oof.
roll again.
Okay.
Alright, you're okay on that one. Elf is getting drunker. She's still drinking tequila.
Alright.
Oh boy.
I swear to drunk, I'm not God.
Roll again.
Oh.
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 Yeah.
Now you are now mild, fairly inebriated right now.
Okay.
You're about halfway there.
All right.
And the
Well,
elf,
At least she's not Stacy drunk yet.
elf is getting there. The tacos were delivered and summarily consumed. Roll one more. Okay.
I'm doing this for the map for you guys. Now you should have a reward for
Come on.
this.
Destroying your young liver for a map.
Yeah.
She's human engineer.
Come
She's
on.
fine.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Oh shit! You guys are neck and neck right now. You're both kind of wobbling, kind of like you're giving each other the Popeye look and getting a little bit close.
Mm-hmm.
Are we
Come
very
on.
close to each other now?
Yeah, you're very
Yeah.
close. It's all hugged.
Yeah, let's keep.
Okay, last one.
Last one. Come on. Come on.
RIP kidneys.
I just had
All right. Yeah, you two. They're gonna.
Drunker. Who's drunker?
You both are equal, and you are both at maximum intoxication.
Sweet.
She wasted.
So that being said,
At least it's a tie, I guess. So whatever.
yeah.
probably going to try to sing together to the Mexican tunes.
Oh yeah, they had some karaoke until the big Mexican guy chased them away with a broom. Your bike is currently still at the place, but you went back to Scarlett's place.
Oh my god.
You got the map data.
Ooh.
You got the map
Yeah.
data, but yeah,
In ex-
You had to
in
work for it.
exchange.
you had to work for it.
Oh,
Yeah. Maggie,
Called it. Called
Maggie's
it.
gonna go for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing.
All this.
She hasn't realized yet she was only 17.
She doesn't know. She doesn't care.
I mean, is that elves a pedophile? It's great.
I mean, you got
So-
blackmail material, I guess.
True. She is a fairly high up scientist that you find out. And
She's
aside
also a
from
pedophile.
Huh?
Look how
Great.
sexy she is.
But she's very attractive. The thing is that they're not paying her near enough, and she's having to live in fucking, what was it, Shady Acres, which is on about the middle side of town, but going towards, Slag Row.
So, kind of low-end suburbs?
Yeah,
Basically.
a little bit, yeah.
Oh my god!
that-
I just realised that this elven scientist is just hooked up with a disabled 17-year-old child.
Aww.
Disabled. Yeah.
She's only got one eye.
She does have an eye patch. I think
Oh,
she'll
well-
be wearing it still, even during the whole thing.
Well, what's it? Just for legal reasons, and I'm sorry to spoil this. Just to say, she says that she's 17. She ain't 17.
Yep.
She's just been pulling this bit for a while because she thinks it's cute. At least I think that's the whole reasoning. So yeah.
And
Yes.
the
So this was completely.
Her
So
being
it's-
17 is allegedly. I think we're covered.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's confirmed. Maggie's just a thought.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she breathes.
She breathes.
As far as we know.
If she breathes, she a thought.
Yeah. So after that whole ordeal, I think she did the scientist like pass out after? Pass out drunk?
I mean, you both passed the fuck out. You managed to get all of that info the morning after, when she was cooking you
Yay.
eggs.
Ooh. I guess Maggie wakes up a bit groggy.
At least
Rubbing
you
her
know you're gonna
eyes.
get your eggs the way you like them, not fertilized.
Oh my god.
And
Carla's not a thought because she doesn't breathe. Oh my god.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, John, I have superior insight in these things.
Apparently. Well, you got enough time to think about it. But in any case, we are going to move focus because, you know, everything's pretty much coming up daisies on Maggie's side there. She got the info. Got
having a great time.
Coming
She had a-
up daisies.
coming up. Yeah. Anyways, whereas the rest of you guys, rewinding time just a little bit, you all have piled into the limo with Eddie. He's sitting there on the other side, looking a little bit nervous. It's fairly large interior, with a wraparound chair on the inside of the hover limo. Oh God, I hope you guys impress him. Red, he's kind of a tough nut to crack. You notice that there are two armed guards in the car with you in the back seat.
Wow, that's a lot of space in the limo.
Oh yeah, it's
Can I
it's a
search
huge
my-
fucking limo, man.
Can I search the limo, or just have a quick look around to see if I can't find a smoke, cigar, some luxury item?
There is a a complimentary bar that is in the center on like a little island, and it has cigarettes. It has a humidor, and it has a selection of drinks. Eddie sees you eyeballing it and says, "No, go ahead. These are for us. So help
Okay,
yourself."
cool. I'm gonna get a cigar and a glass of rum. I'm assuming they've got like a sugarcane liquid.
Oh yeah, no,
alcohol, right? Yeah.
rum is still very much a thing. So you're fine.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna spark it by taking it out, sticking my tongue out, and using my demon powers to turn my tongue into a lighter. Stub the cigar into my tongue and light it. Opening a window, of course, for those non-smokers.
Classy.
Yeah.
Also, Devil just fucking got me. A complimentary bar.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, you're such a bad
Oh,
idea.
Well, it certainly is bar none for quality.
Oh, that's even worse.
Well, technically, Bar made that joke before himself, so.
Yeah.
Just make it a good one.
Is there a bottle of water in the bar?
Yeah, there's water in the bar. There's it's probably the cleanest water that you have had since the incident. Complete
That
with
really does raise the
completely ice cold as well.
I just takes a moment to breathe in and just appreciate a small reminder of normalcy back in his life.
There's also cucumber water.
Ooh, fancy.
Wow. That's the real stuff.
Is there banana water?
There is.
No, there's no banana water.
I'm just
I see,
being
I'm
a good
sorry.
liquid, I mean cat, and make myself comfortable on the seats.
Fucking shedding all over them.
Here,
One of the guards, you notice one of the guards is apparently armed with a lint roller.
What?
Lint roller to get rid of all the cat hair left on, on the monkey hair as well.
There's 3 furry bastards in the car right now, so yeah, he
Wait,
looks
3 furry bastards.
Yeah.
Eddie, me, and the cat.
Yeah.
Carla.
And Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we already mentioned Eddie. Yeah, there are 3 furry bastards in the car right now. So
I just start purring as I make myself even more comfortable, taking up even more space.
That's so cat-like.
Stretching out.
that guard is just sighing. So,
have you got like your hands on his leg, like doing that cat thing where they're pushing in on either side?
Wait. So if she's like spreading herself out to take up more space, is that considered pussy spreading?
no.
No, it's only a problem when the men do it.
Ah, okay.
In any case, the car trip, you notice, is abnormally smooth compared to what you've experienced. Like, you've been on hover carts and things before, and like, it's not exactly stupendous technology, but this is a really highly refined version of it. It feels like you're hardly even moving. You look outside, and it's just like everything's running like a blur beyond you. You guys are on the express lanes, and I mean the really high up fucking express lanes
So,
that.
basically regular speed for John.
Yeah, it actually feels like you're in a car for once.
Like
Oh, this is
a normal car. This is like drive down the street at 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. Just like
Guys,
open the
speed it
like stick your head out the window like a dog and just so this is what it was like.
I mean, yeah, John's actually kind of taken aback by how normal and nice things are. Because it has been way too long, so he's visibly awkward. Because too much of a good thing starts to get on your nerves after so much misery.
Mm.
He's trying to pull himself back and just darts his eyes towards Mukong and Carla.
Yeah.
In the dock. Trying to see how they're doing.
Everyone seems to be in actual luxury at this point. This is the most comfortable seating that you've ever had in a very long time. It smells nice.
I just look at Mukong and go, ever have the feeling when something's too good to be true?
Doesn't mean I can't enjoy it until it goes to shit.
Agreed.
Touche.
Takes another sip of water and lets himself.
You need to loosen up, man. Why don't you put some alcohol on your system? You'll be fine.
Goes away as fast as it goes in. It's accelerated metabolism or something.
Okay, well there's 3 or 4 open bottles there. I'm sure he won't mind.
It's just like there's a moment of
Yeah.
It's an open bar. I wouldn't have taken one of these cigars if I had to pay for it. As I then blow one of the most obnoxious smoke rings.
Alright, so, the deal is, though, however, there is, you notice that there are some checkpoints. Like, you guys know that these checkpoints, normally you don't get near them, and so there's a little bit of anxiety that kind of comes into the car. because these checkpoints are armed with Gauss 6mm Vulcan cannons that auto-target on anything that gets within their range. Boom! Pass right through it.
Damn.
As the domes loom higher and higher overhead to the point where they're blocking out the sun itself.
Oh, this is an odd feeling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. John is literally gawking. I mean, he grew up in the 21st century. He's never really seen anything this good. Or even this advanced. Especially even compared to what he's back in the misery of the wasteland. Back. Like, I had no idea.
There was this much green in the whole galaxy.
It actually is green glass. Like, believe it or not, it is actually green glass with huge lattice structure that holds it all together. You see all kinds of like mechanical linkage and stuff that goes over the top of it, or at least as far as you can see. You're not quite sure what this is for, but as you pass through the tunnel that leads into the domes, you come out on the other side and you suddenly realize what it's for. You see no dome inside. Like, there's like a little bit of a shimmer of one, but instead you see a huge, like, lamp that's built into that, to this circle to basically be a second sun for the people inside the domes.
Yeah, this is completely blowing his mind because he's just going, whoa.
Damn it, you had to do it! You had to do it!
I had to, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I had to, okay?
But an appropriate reaction.
Wow.
Wow.
21st
Come on,
century.
Wilson, I got a fucked up nose. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so
I mean,
you were saying.
Literally never saw anything like this before.
Yeah. So, as it goes, you notice that there are huge fucking skyscrapers that are in multi-tiers around the domes and whatnot. This was probably, like, originally the downtown of whatever city this was before the fall. And it's just simply been built up from there. Maybe this is, like, the core of the original city. You never know. But in any case, there is one building that is that dominates the side, and it is what is it? East Corp, which East Corp is the second to the Johnson & Jensen Corporation in the city.
Ah.
East has fingers in everything from material refinement to arms manufacture. They make bricks and bombs and baby strollers and everything in between. So that
Bricks,
being
bombs and baby strollers is going to be the name of my autobiography. You know that, right?
But you guys
Shifting.
no. The building is completely gilded in its appearance, very Trump-esque in that sort of stuff with a high Gothic design, and
huge.
Man,
it's huge.
Yeah.
It is
Gothic
indeed actually.
architecture?
Yeah, definitely Gothic architecture.
Oh.
Like very high art Art Deco in its design.
Subtle. I like it.
Art.
Hmm?
Did you just say Art Deco with Gothic?
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's
a mashup world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, those two
Art Deco Gothic
go
is...
together.
They
So,
can,
I mean-
depending on how you handle it. It's all in subtleties. But in any case, the towering edifice, you guys, you come up to the side of it, and a grav elevator begins to lift you skywards.
You know, this building is very subtle. I like the little design touches in it.
This is
Then you plaster it all in gold and it makes it better.
because it's about power, Rez. Man doesn't just have power, you have to show it over people, lord it over them.
Well, yeah, that's half the fun, isn't it?
You can
Because
call
I take a
that.
puff on my cigar.
I never. Just so much here. Too much.
Eddie's currently sipping on a cheap Mexican beer.
Hey, patron, can you change the fucking music?
Yeah.
Please.
Sorry, I was just like, it straight up just, yeah. But
It seeps into my consciousness, and after a while, I start feeling really.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'll say the last half an hour going like a garage.
I come from a colorful people. All right. So you're finally turned out onto a large helicopter platform, and you hear thrumming music from the coming from the inside.
Flop, 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 flop.
You walk in, and it is a huge club floor. By huge, I mean tremendous. It's at least 8 stories.
Tremendous.
8 stories high, with just dance halls, all sorts of things, and you see all manner of, very, very high class individuals here, along with the help. One thing to take note of is, while it is pure humans in the domes, body modification is still very popular here. So you will see people with, like tattoos that bleed synthetic flames, or implanted horns to make themselves look like devils, or things like that.
That's cultural appropriation. My culture is not a costume, Carol. God damn it.
John's still taking it in. He just looks absolutely dumbfounded at this point. He's not even sure if he's awake or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for once, he's actually moving slower than everyone else and slightly lagging behind because there's just too much to put in.
So,
John, you keeping up with us or what?
What? Sorry.
Oh, John.
Sorry, just...
You don't need to count how many peanuts are on the floor, let's keep moving.
There's a,
Definitely 34. Definitely 34.
There's
place is actually way cleaner than it should be.
Yes.
And I'm not seeing any waiting staff.
Well, that would be because of nanopaste that covers every inch of the place. A cool feminine voice sounds off behind all of you. There's a woman with who's in like this kind of green and white getup, very, very feathery looking, along with like, laser feathers coming out of the back of her outfit, holograms.
Oh my god. Did you just say that?
What?
Carla wants to play with them, like...
With devices? Oh my god.
It's a laser device. Oh, good god.
Oh.
It's lasers and feathers at the same time.
Oh my god.
Catnip 2.0.
Carla is just getting behind her.
Can I just reach back
God.
and press the off switch on the base of the neck?
Oh, you wish there was one.
If you start like reaching your hand towards her, like the guards pull guns.
No. Towards Carla.
Feathers.
I just rest my hand on her shoulder.
She rolls her eyes. Mr. East is waiting for you in the penthouse lounge. I suggest that you don't keep him waiting. She points over to a large red elevator cylinder at the far end of the bars. There's a couple of big burly guards that are manning it, but other than that, it seems to be kind of like open and stuff like that. You have people drinking, you have people dancing, you have music that is rattling your goddamn bones.
I'm gonna keep following Eddie towards the lift.
Same
Alright.
here.
Carla is just mesmerized by the feathers. One of you has to pull away.
Well, I'll do that.
I mean, I'm afraid to ask, but what's the good doctor doing?
Yeah,
Seps?
Seps has been unusually quiet in all of this.
Oh my god, I'm scared to ask.
Is he there?
Doc?
Yeah, I'm here, sorry.
What's
Yeah,
the
buddy.
doing through all of this?
What's the situation right now?
Have you, like...
Oh my god!
We're in the dance floor, heading towards East's
Wiggins,
penthouse.
are you alright?
Yeah, alright. So, in my wonders case, hearing the good music, I decided to do is to actually start dancing my night away! Ha ha ha!
Do I have to grab you and Carla and carry you both upstairs?
You
Yes,
might
you
have
may.
to.
Start playing. I'm so excited.
God's
I'm
sake.
so excited.
Yeah, okay, I grab Seps and drag him by the back of the squeaky toy as well.
Aww.
Feathers.
It's just both starry-eyed.
Beautiful laser
Oh,
feathers.
You can fight through this. Focus.
Oh, I wanted to dance some more! This is a good song.
Doc, we are here on business, not to dance.
Aw, okay.
This place is Babylon.
Love is in there. Sorry.
There's certainly some parallels that you can draw between a ziggurat and this place. But in any case, the elevator shoots you guys up. It feels like you're not even moving. However, you can see everything else moving around you at a breakneck clip. It's barely, a couple of breaths before you reach the top, piercing through what was apparently a synthetic star field that they had installed for the ceiling of the club,
Jesus.
complete with nebula.
How much resources do these people have?
Quite a
Too
lot,
many.
says a voice as the doors open up. You see an incredibly well-dressed man in a, he's pretty much in all black, but he's got, like, pretty bright red hair. He's, trying to adjust his tie a little bit. I've been waiting on you all.
Mr. East, I presume?
Yes. And I imagine you are my new employees. He strides across the room. From here, the sound is a lot more muted compared from before. You can actually hear yourself think here, and not only that, it's a fairly handsome office space. There's a few girls lying around, and East moves over to his desk that oversees a huge window that looks over the whole of the city, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Please, take a seat. Can I get you anything?
I'm good, thank you.
Likewise.
I want
I
those
heard you-
feathers.
I heard you were a fan,
Feathers.
Mr. East.
I don't know what to partake for the time being, but I don't know what I like. What are we able to like here? What should I be able to get here? I don't entirely know. What's gonna be going on here? I'm gonna be able to get that one. That one.
Mushroom. Please.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I will sit down on this one. I'm sorry.
Well, a lively bunch at the least. Oh, hey! I almost didn't recognize you without the mask. You're Mukong. Oh man, I've been a fan of your fights for... God, since you first showed up. Holy hell, man. Presence of a legend.
Likewise.
Oh, so word of
question.
me has actually traveled beyond the domes.
Not you,
No.
per se.
He raises a brow. Eddie is summarily fixing his hair. See, I told you, Red, I'd be able to get him here. No muss, no fuss. Just a little bit late. Mr. East goes and kind of gives Eddie a look. Go on, Rat. Anyways, business, yes. I was wanting to get a bit of a measure of you all. This is not exactly a light deal that we're working with here, and I am hoping that by blocking Max, I will be able to get a bit of a corner on power production here with the new expansion of East Tech. It's some really, really high-grade anomalous plutonium that's coming in this shipment.
And you're getting outside contractors because you want plausible deniability.
Oh, of course. My company can't be involved.
No, I mean, why not take personal responsibility for something?
Yeah,
He perks a brow.
I'm more than happy to take the money for this, but I'm not comfortable being used as some giant corporation's play toy.
As far as it goes, you're not a play toy, you are an employee, a contractor. And as far as it goes, from what Eddie told me, you are all looking for a way of putting a thorn in the side of the bad dudes. I am offering this. I was the one who leaked the info to Eddie, who gave it to you all.
One question, though. A man with the power and the influences, Mr. East himself, would definitely have intelligence for his employees to use, wouldn't he?
How do you mean?
He wants more information about the heist. We want to stack
You
the
wouldn't-
odds in our favor.
Thanks, John. You wouldn't send us in blindly waving a gun, would you?
As far as I'm concerned, that's part of the job description. I'm not about to do the job for you. Now, if you want to make a profit on this venture, yeah, you're going to have to get your hands dirty. You're going to have to do the legwork. And from what I've been hearing on the news, you guys have already been doing that quite a bit. As he leans back and clicks on a gold remote, as one of these large hollow screens pops up on the side. Reports of a, armed robbery and homicide in the, the Undercity, the Undercity slums at Zed's bar.
No, you wouldn't have a problem with killing, would you?
No, not at all. When it's needed.
When it's needed. Well,
I'm sure you all are familiar with my, shall we say it, alter ego.
The Red Smoke. We met once, briefly. You made an impression.
I didn't get enough time to actually talk to you, John. Not the first time we've met.
Kept my head down. I haven't caused trouble. If they didn't come for me, I would have lived a quiet.
Oh, no, nothing like that. You're him, the John Anderson. Of course you're gonna make a little bit of noise. You always have. Even when we were younger.
I'm trying to.
John Anderson? What do you know about him?
John's looking very awkward right about now.
Oh, you haven't told them?
I didn't see the need to. The past's the past. It's burning away outside. It's just ashes.
Oh, that it is.
One more person.
Yeah, but then again, folks like you and me just seem to stick around as a testament to it. West gives a very wide grin, and you notice a pair of extremely prominent fangs for his canines.
John's really on edge now. His nerves are getting the best of him. You could see one of the hands almost starting to vibrate in place.
Oh, calm
John,
down.
John, why don't you go and take 5 minutes?
Yeah, let's go.
Fine. I didn't realize I was doing that. I'm sorry.
Go enjoy yourself. Take some arm candy with you. I'm not here to rattle any of your cages. I just would like to see the quality of work that I'm paying for.
Well, I'm sure you've seen me fight.
Oh, surely. But at the same time, you're not exactly subtle. And that's kind of something that we're needing for this endeavor. Unless you can
be subtle, I'd need the equipment to be subtle.
Is that so? What kind of equipment are we talking here?
Something that helps me move quieter, for one.
Shoes?
Shoes would be nice. They don't tend to make them for apes. That would be good. Yeah.
You're gonna finance our loadout?
Hello?
I'm as out of character. I'm giving some thought to this.
Ah, okay.
So, Adam will offer to provide an advance in funds if you manage to impress him in this discussion. Question is, are you going to be able to? Like,
That's a good question.
sell him on the on him giving some cash up front.
Right.
So basically, you gotta black the shit out of him.
Black the shit out of it. Okay.
We either talk or we show them that we gotta impress him somehow.
It's y'all's call.
Well, I would probably say it would be the best idea to be able to see if we're able to show him our capabilities. As we've seen, we do have someone here that has worked within the fighting rings as well, which in turn is probably what he caught up to begin with. If we're able to show him how well we are within terms of fighting prowess, just in case anything goes awry, we might be able to actually get more funds when it comes to this situation.
So is the babbling midget, is he actually going to be useful to this outfit? Or is he just like
appearances are tragically deceiving.
Exactly. I make a squishy sound.
To which Squig punches himself in the face, I imagine. Just
I punch myself in the head and you just hear a squeaky toy.
Oh god.
Right then.
Doc, did the lifting thing.
Oh, okay. I now use my telekinetic powers to lift up the desk.
Whoa!
Hey, do you reckon you could give me a piece of paper?
Yeah. He
Cool.
goes and reaches, pulling a sheet of clean notarized paper off of his desk.
Thank you.
I'll
I'll take
Wait,
that.
no, that's still in the air.
And
He's
I'll
gonna have to jump for it.
No, this is like a coffee table or something you're floating.
Yeah.
I take the notarized paper and I step out into the middle of the room underneath the table, and I will black fire port the paper and appear on top of the table.
For a moment.
I lean forward on my chair, look in his eyes. If you want to be impressed, how about you give a call to my most recent clients?
And who would they be?
Oh shit! You've actually got references.
I'm an assassin, of course. I got references.
Yeah.
Well,
I really
can assume. Yeah.
He pulls out a phone and clicks it on, pulling out a stylus. Well, go on.
Ah, damn it! Now I have to pull something out of thin air.
No. Conspiracy roll. She could pull
yeah, conspiracy roll.
Okay, let's get a conspiracy roll.
Okay.
I mean, it's all about people and places and whatnot. It falls in that wheelhouse.
Oh, damn it! I got a +3 on that, but that won't help.
No, that beats a 10. So, as far as it goes, you're able to remember a few numbers. So that's
So let's just get this right. I'm surfing on a coffee table in the middle of the room.
Yeah, you are.
Floating 15 feet high in the air.
I suggest you don't break that coffee table. It's worth more than any of your lives. Hate to say. That's that's made from an extinct species of tree.
Okay. As for John, he's just gonna snatch the stylus off his hand.
Can I conspiracy roll to see what type of tree it was made from?
That wouldn't be a
break your
conspiracy.
concentration for the love of God.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing something else would break concentration. It would drop it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Just bring me back down, please. I don't want to die.
I mean, again, John's just gonna pull off the classic snatch the stylus off his own hand and back in the seat again. In the blink of an eye.
Quick as ever, John.
Yeah. You also know what I could do with this.
True. I'm more concerned from the ones that I don't know in this party, including the one that you apparently sent off some time ago.
Yeah, John's eyes wide.
Are you following us?
He would be.
It makes sense.
I like to keep tabs on my investments, like any wise man would do.
I'm absolutely not surprised. I mean, you're probably a very capable man of your trade.
Nice rack on the new one, by the way.
Mr. West, we're not gonna insult you.
I blow smoke out even though I haven't drawn the on the cigar. It's still burning between my fingers.
I imagine the reason why she isn't here and why you risked upsetting me, despite my request, is it had to have been something incredibly important.
Intel gathering. Like you said, we need to do our jobs.
Well, tell you what. Let me give you a bit of an advance, just to make sure, consider it investment in making sure that this deal goes through. He goes and pulls out a, a pad off the side. This checkbook. You take it to the bar, or the, why did I say bar? If you take it to the bank here, in the domes, they will gladly cash it out to you. The First Bank of Johnson. And
the best bank in the city.
500 J's should cover expenditures for the initial upfront stuff. He tears it off, puts it on the table for any of you guys to pick up. Yeah. Bear in mind, you will deliver on this.
Obviously.
Otherwise, you'll be liable for the full price of the investment.
I never disappoint my clients. Don't worry.
Alright.
There's one other issue, which is the heist being resolved, we still have the ongoing feud with the bad dudes. Once that's over, could we, what boat are we in?
Versus the bad dudes? I definitely say that you're probably in the better boat.
Fair enough.
So long as you manage to keep a clean nose and we don't have any more incidents like the Z Club or the club down in Chinatown. You know, as long as we can
tell these people that monkey is a racial epithet.
You are a monkey.
Oh, I'm a simian.
Boy. No, damn it!
Somebody just calm me down.
Alright, in
quickly.
which case, alright, okay, am I still holding up the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just do is gently bring it down, and I am going to roll athletics. Let's see how well I do. Depends how well I do this. Alright, I tackle him.
Just tackle him.
Lord.
just fucking tackle him. Exactly. I bring it down nice and gently, and then just fucking tackle.
I don't resist because I don't expect the mushroom to tackle me.
Exactly.
Now,
despite the
fact that I am a fan, that tone of voice says that I might need to ensure things are definitely going to go smooth.
Sorry,
Stamford!
I'm reading the chat.
Stamford!
Jawel, mynheer.
Come in here.
Oh god.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Stamford here is my personal bodyguard. I'm going to be sending him with you all to make sure that this job gets done, and that certain pit fighters manage to remember manners.
As long as certain CEO Playboy bunnies.
Wait, can I punch him?
Hold on. Remember what I do to people that call me monkey. They haven't even found the last guy.
Exactly.
He's
That's why I
sipping
wanna
his.
roll for a punch.
He's sipping his sipping his scotch.
John,
And I still don't understand why Squigs. I'm still confused why Squigs like tackled me to the ground.
I have no idea.
'Cause I wanted to.
I was just gonna get in his face. I wasn't gonna kill him.
Raz, it's because he just can't quit you.
I
Exactly.
just can't quit you.
God damn it.
Okay. John slowly returns the tablet stylus back to Mr. West. East.
East, yes. Mr. East.
Mr. East.
Mr. East, yes.
He takes it, putting it away. Alright, you're all dismissed. Stamford will be going with you to take care of him.
Yeah, just a very odd look at the fellow that he's sending towards us.
I mean, I've seen some weird people in my
How
time.
can you see? I tackled you. You're down on the ground.
I'm lying down. I'm not
Yeah.
fucking blind.
Yeah.
I know.
What are you, Stamford?
What I am is of none of your concern.
You're asking the question, yeah?
Yeah, asking the question.
Wait. Can I do a conspiracy check?
For you, Zifar is
no.
over.
Let me do. Gator, can I do a conspiracy check?
I'm trying to remember what exactly conspiracy dictates.
Yes. What's
no.
that
having
dictate?
information on people,
Secretive.
places.
Yeah, but that's like secretive information, not exactly standard information.
Damn it.
I
So
mean, for
as
one-
far as that goes,
it's either that or science to try and guess what he is.
yeah,
not
science
who
wouldn't
he-
be a bad one. Intelligence wouldn't be a bad one.
Okay, intelligence roll. Intelligence roll and. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He's a scrap golem. What was it? Either a singular, or multiple spirits in collection that animate, inanimate objects, sort of similar to a poltergeist. Remember, ghosts, goblins, and the devil are real things in this world.
Oh, I know that one.
Go into the light, Caroline.
Oh.
Everybody just throat was leaking there.
Alrighty, so you guys are turned back loose down into the thrumming music of the club.
Yeah. Suppose we should go cash out that advance.
I think so.
Yeah, then we have some shopping to do. I'd suggest we spend that money very, very wisely.
I think I know what I want to
Well, we're checking getting new tools for science.
buy. I know what I want to buy.
Dudes. No, seriously, guys. That's a load of money, but there's only so much to go around. We need to know exactly what we're spending it on. It's the difference between walking out of that place, this heist alive or dead. If we don't turn up what he wants, we might as well be dead. John is legitimately concerned, maybe for the first time so far.
Definitely not going to be an easy job either. According to the information that Maggie has, when you guys are going to be able to see it, you will definitely realize that it's not going to be an easy job. But That being said, that's going to be something that we're going to have to check in on next time.
Oh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have been entertained, that you have had a good time with this. We have gathered our 6th and final member of the party. Some very strange things are afoot here, and the heist will be going down next session for sure.
Woo!
Woo woo.
So, that being said, do tune in next time for another exciting adventure of, we actually need to come up with, like, a proper name of our group here. Like, not even kidding.
I put some potentials in the chat. Do you want me to read them out?
Yeah, we can, or actually, you know what, we'll do a,
better idea. Poll.
Yeah, we'll do a straw poll on it, so whatever you guys, like, sort of want to give our little group here.
Yeah.
So viewers, subscriber, I was gonna say, we should probably put it on the Twitch channel. To the viewers and subscribers that want to be able to vote for the name of the group, it'd probably be good for that one. You can put it onto here and then host a poll.
Well, actually, I think this is good as any a time to announce opening our Discord that we have. So if you guys are,
yeah, okay. I hadn't finished it yet, but okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had finished it. Okay.
For us, yeah.
Oh.
Slightly premature announcement. It's okay, boy.
Slightly premature. Okay, so keep an ear out. We're going to propose a what was it? We're going to put up a straw poll for the different names that we're going to give our group here. And that being said, also we will have a Discord up and running pretty soon here. So if you guys want to join in, hang out with the crew and whatnot, and just sort of hang out. We'll be hosting various games, things like that. All the same kind of fun and stuff that you've come to expect from our channel here.
I will say that we are a shitpost friendly channel.
Yes, very much so.
Oh, boy.
And we will have kind of like things you find around the web channel for things like art and character designs and stuff like that. There's going to be a suggestions channel for anyone who wants to throw something at us that we can try and work into the story. It may not make it in, but that's something that I've been working on. So we'll see.
Alrighty. So, from all of us, well, actually, no, we forgot to do questions, comments, favorite parts. Almost forgot about that. Let's go ahead and take it in order of everybody in the chat right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Carla.
Carlos stepped away for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's good to
Well, it goes from.
All right. Well, we're gonna start with Squigs in that case.
Favorite part was definitely a time when Maggie basically almost destroyed the entire campaign and getting herself killed on the first session. We don't need a Karn again.
Jesus fuck!
The fucking sphincter was going slightly on that bit. It's like, holy shit, we're gonna lose somebody
By the way,
before we
viewers
even
that are
get going.
watching, viewers that are watching that don't know about Karn was originally a part of the team until he got killed on the first session.
We really don't want that kind of tradition.
Exactly.
Poor Karn, man. Like, I didn't want him to die.
Karn.
All right. So, John?
Well, this was really, really good as usual. Great roleplay and establishing moments. Squigs, congratulations on finding like the ideal balance between enthusiasm and pacing.
Thank you.
Really good roleplay. You got the time. I think you finally hit the sweet spot in timing.
Thank
Maggie,
you.
please don't become a Darwin Award winning.
Oh yeah, Carla is back, so let her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good idea, Gator.
Oh yeah, that is a cool idea.
Servi said have him play as a one time.
Yeah. We have done what was it? Guest starring NPCs. Karn guest starred as an NPC last time. I am more than open to it, actually. Once we have the Discord up and running, we can go ahead and sort that whole deal out for that sort of deal. But yeah,
It's
definitely.
Such a fucking nifty idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like really.
Hmm.
So, like, essentially, whenever you guys get a subscription or something like that, we'll go ahead and give you a special tag in the Discord. And, for one, you get to parade it around the Discord. But for another, you go into the drawing to see if you're going to play as a... or given the opportunity to play an NPC in the coming session. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, so, moving on. Nell, how did you like your first session?
Well, I was kind of a bit worried because, I mean, I'm going all out. I mean, going with the wisdom. Yeah, she is very smart, but her wisdom is quite low. That's what I was going for. I was trying to find the balance because I was not sure.
Oh no, I was enjoying it.
I was the street smart.
Yeah.
No, it was enjoyable and infuriating at the same time.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like
I wasn't infuriated. I'm just giggling evilly back here, just like, what are you going to do?
Bastard!
Yeah, like,
I mean, yeah.
I was a bit worried how the players would react to that because
nobody was infuriated. We were worried.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
really
no. We're just
they're just terrified. They're just terrified you're going to end up like Karn did.
Exactly. We have learned early this game. You can die and fairly easy.
Yeah.
Over the stupidest shit.
Okay.
It isn't like D&D. It really isn't. You will die like tripping over a curb in this game.
The best way I put it, it's like D&D, but with the health pool of Call of Cthulhu.
Oh
yeah.
Just about. I will say, if you would have gotten caught by the Minotaurs, you would have. Yeah, that would have been a bad time.
Yeah, think of Brazzers kind of bad.
You're gonna have a bad
Okay. So I'm surprised nobody caught it when I gave the name of the club.
Yeah, I mean, I
the Red Room.
Red Room.
Yeah, the Red Room Club.
Oh.
I caught it.
Yeah.
See, I thought you said Red Rum.
No, Red Room. There was a very specific reason why when he opened up that chamber, it was completely white on the inside.
Yeah.
By the end of it, it's going to be red.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
I enjoyed it. Again, this is not the type of character I usually play, so I'm glad the other players and the audience enjoyed that.
Oh yeah. The audience was like fucking doing backflips.
I was laughing because of in order to get the info for the guys, she has to put her body forward, and she did. So she's gonna rub it in their face.
Wait.
Her body in their face.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Oh my. No. Did they start the fucking town hall without us? Really?
Yeah, they started it about 2 minutes ago.
Sorry.
Oh god! Fucking damn it. Okay,
right.
Sorry. This is things that we need to break our foots off and other mods' asses for. Anyways,
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. And I'm glad I finally get to play for a while, to the point I was drawing lots of art for her.
Yes, you were. Which you will be able to see in the Discord when you guys are able to hop in. We have all sorts of artwork and stuff for the.
It'll probably be about a week, maybe 2 at the max.
I mean, I'll help out. I'll help you out with it.
I need to get mod privileges back because.
I'll help you out.
Yeah.
I'll help you out. Don't worry. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys pass it around the table real quick. I have to run to the John. I haven't pissed the entire show, so.
Shouldn't you be exiting the show? Whatever.
Rez, I think it's your turn. Oh.
Yeah. No. I mean, obviously, everyone knows my favorite part of that. Was
exactly
walking back into the bar,
throwing
a bottle in someone's face and stealing their gun. And then walking around the bar, breaking the necks of all the guys that we just incapacitated last session.
Yeah, we're turning the murder hobos.
No, 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 no. I did not kill the fox lady. Did not kill the fox lady. I didn't kill.
You didn't.
I
No,
didn't.
no, no. She was left quite alive.
No.
I killed the people that might be able to give us away to the bad dudes.
She might be dead inside, but that doesn't count.
She's not talking. She's gonna have her jaw wired shut.
Yeah.
If I broke her nose and she's a fox, that means her top jaw is cracked in half.
Oh.
Yeah.
You are just.
Okay. Sorry
Oh
about
God,
that.
you were right.
Wait, what does brazzard somebody? What does that do?
Oh damn.
I don't know what.
Browser.
What is Brazzers?
What is?
What is Brazzers? Really?
We'll explain later.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
I don't get it
yeah. Anyways, moving on. Last two for questions, comments, favorite part. Dap.
I just gave mine.
Oh, okay.
Favorite part. My comment is that was tense as shit. Why? Why?
Oh,
Why? Why would you put me through that?
Because a good what's it, campaign likes to balance out tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not balancing it out though. That's just catapulting my heart through a fucking window.
I'm sorry, bro. I'll try and pace it a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
All right, and
There's a reason I muted myself because I was going, oh god, oh god, oh god.
All right, Maxwell. This was your. You didn't get too many lines in, but you got to stick around for the whole of the thing and get your character introduced.
I actually kind of like the way that my character got introduced on a cliffhanger. It puts me down to the knees, as it were. But it was just kind of, good to be back in the seat, as it were, sort of thing. Because it's like, with the fucking troubles that I've had, I've fucking missed doing this shit, man. Fucking hell.
Missed you too, buddy.
For reals.
Yeah, it's good to be back. So I fucking loved the entire fucking thing. There wasn't a favorite bit. It was all good.
Hey, cheers. But that being said, we're gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. I hope you guys have a fantastic.
Wait.
What?
Carla didn't do it yet.
Oh yeah.
Carla.
Oh yeah. Sorry. We had to. Sorry, you were first, so and you weren't there, so we had to pass over. Okay, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what to say anyway.
Aww, say something.
You didn't like anything that went on? You got laser feathers. You got laser feathers.
Yeah, and I got to be a liquid like a proper cat.
Yeah.
In the limo. Yeah.
Oh, the pussy spreading. Yeah, that was cool.
I'll say this: there's lots of pussy spreading going on in this session. Holy damn!
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and sign off for now. Hopefully, you guys have a fantastic weekend, and we hope to see you back here real soon. Take care, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
You're not recording, right?
Okay.
And